Hello, hi guys. Welcome back to the Football Showdown channel. We are back with a new stream. This time, Premier League is finally back. We have so much to talk about. We have so much to uncover. We have so much conversation to be made, and yeah, let's get to it immediately. But before that, looks like I have some technical issue because I think my audio is out there, but not my video. Yeah. So, let me try this. Let me try this 1 second. Let me add my other panelist, Salman and Parth. How are you guys?
Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah, is my video visible? I don't think so, right?
Yeah, it is.
It is. Okay, okay, crazy. I thought I had issues, but okay, here we go. Yeah, welcome. We'll take in a few comments. Hey Keshav, welcome man. Hulkwards, welcome. Hello, hello boys. Barclays is back. Yes, obviously they can take vibes. I take 3 points home. Absolutely. That's how the Discord should have been, man. But it's just funny how things are at this point. Hey Sean, how are you, man? I guess Discord works in this way where wait, yeah, I guess Discord works in this way because when promoting the stream on Twitter, it may not get the clicks, but I think Discord I was able to like connect with more people and get the word out much better. So yeah, I have pinned the Discord link in the chat. If you guys have not yet joined, do join in. We have decent conversations. We have a lot of promotion stuff there. We talk about FPL. We help out each other, especially when building your own team for the FPL. We have yeah, we have great conversations, to be honest. Yesterday when I thought Twitter was like very negative, fortunately Discord was a whole other world and it seemed much more positive. And the fact that uh, Arsenal won, and that was more important, and it was less of did we destroy Manchester United, which I thought was like a funny thing to talk about. But you know what, we'll get to it as soon as I will get to it as thing goes. Okay, is Path visible to you guys? No, right? Did Path? No, right? Yeah, because I can't see Path as well. Okay, we'll wait for him to like. Bharani says 3 point collectors. Yes, absolutely. This is the luck we need to win the league. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Parth is buffering. Yeah, I think yeah, Parth is buffering for me too. I think that's the thing for me as well. But yeah, uh, Atharv, welcome, man. I think this is the first time I'm seeing you on our channel. I hope you are subscribed and welcome to the community. You defeated us. No worries. Good luck against City and Pool because they are going to beat us. And your team, Corner FC United, dominated the entire game. Such a bad team. Arsenal is good. And such a bad team, Arsenal is. Good luck finishing eighth. I'm glad you are having a great evening, Atur. I mean, that is if you are in India. We always win 0 or 1 at Old Trafford. Past history also says so. Especially that Yorkeris, such a bad striker. My God, I'm so happy we didn't get him or splash the cash on him. Okay. You know what? Even I'm glad. Even I'm glad that you're having a great evening. Like it's nice to see that you're having a great evening. Uh, Nice rage bait, Athar. I welcome it all right. I welcome it all, as long as it is not something personally hitting and it's just footballing basis. It's fine. 3 points is all that matters. We have seen us dominate them all game only for them to scrap 3 points. Their best performance and still can't beat the worst Arsenal performance. Fairs. Okay, Athar bhai. Eric, welcome man. Come on, you Gunners. We somehow won, but need to badly improve. That is a fair argument. This is the kind of conversation that we need to have, right? We Going to Old Trafford isn't easy, and winning there is even more hard unless you are Fulham or Bournemouth or Norwich or some lower level team who constantly goes to United and keeps winning. But as Arsenal to go there and get 3 points, it's not a common sight, and that's what people really need to decide upon. But yeah, okay, we'll quickly go through the rest of the comments and then we can have a much more decent conversation. Before we get into the rest of the comments, right? A small promotion thing. The FPL code is right here. I will wait for another 5 weeks where we take in some more people and then we can start. Wait, yeah, so then we can start. Then I'll close the competition where only the people who join in within those 5 weeks will be allowed to compete till the very end and for the jersey giveaway as well. Parth is back with us. Hey, buddy. Yeah. Yeah. How to join leagues, man, if you guys can help me. So, okay. The FPL code is right here. The FPL link is there in the description. The Discord link is there in the description as well. So if you guys have not yet checked it out, do check it out. More importantly, if you guys go to the description, there is a Google form link that helps us understand where to improve on the stream. This was there for a while, but I don't think I took it serious to promote it, nor did I ask my panelists to take it serious to promote it as well. So there's a Google form link in the description where you guys could give us feedbacks or improvements or even ideas on what to talk about or like what can be done as well. So do check it out. It's there in the description if I'm not wrong. So yeah, I will quickly go through the rest of the comments and we'll have the discussion regarding Arsenal. Salu or Part, I think there's a lot of background sound. If you guys could like mute yourself while not talking, I think that would be better even for the viewers. Or if there's an issue from my side, do let me know as well. Yeah. Barani says, one nil set piece goal victory away at your rivals is the best feeling. Got used to it at Toilet Bowl Stadium. Now at Old Trafford, run it back at Anfield, please. Who knows? Charles, welcome, man. Sucheet, bro, always nice to see such teams. Most were not expected thrashing, but asking for performance with points against the Vixens is not bad on. That is the conversation that we need to have. The general discourse is that, oh, how can we not go to Old Trafford and beat them 8-2 or 8-0? It, is it a common thing to go to Old Trafford and get 3 points as an Arsenal team? I don't think so. If it was common, and then yeah, then the expectation go there and beat them 8-0 is fine. But it's not a common thing to go there and get 3 points. Okay. I was surprised to hear Indian fans from 80 to 70. Yeah, fair enough. 3 points mil gaye or party shuri. Welcome, oh, welcome. I'm back, people. How are my fan? Okay, well done, Luke. To be honest, I'm happy that two of the worst fixtures for Arsenal is ending in August only. United at Old Trafford and Liverpool at Anfield. Important point to take care of. That. We'll talk about FPL in the very end, in the last 5-10 minutes, and then we can just wrap up the stream. But we'll have that conversation in the very end. Why is it showing an invalid link for me, bro? We need link up soon, guys. Absolutely. Okay. Showing an invalid link. Is it? Okay. You know what? Let me try and post that link again right now. 1 second. Mm, okay. Wait, which link are you guys talking about? The FP link or the Google form link? I guess you guys meant the FP link. Uh, okay. Uh, yeah. This is the FP link. I hope you guys can see it. Okay, I think Parth is having network issues because he got disconnected once again. Oh, the Discord link. Oh, the Discord link. 1 second. Why is what the Discord link is not working? Okay, that's funny. Let me try again. Okay, that should work now. Uh, uh, is it better now? Is it better? Like, yeah, replace this pin tweet. Mm, I think it should be better. Like, do check out the links and let us know in the let us know in the chat. Maybe that can help us understand better. Okay, it's showing. Okay, I'll be back now. How are you all getting? Yeah, 3 points. Absolutely. Yeah, 3 wins in the last 18 games at Old Trafford. People are such crybabies. We beat Man City 5-1. They cry. We cheat a 0-1 at Old Trafford. They cry. Yeah, this is how it is. But yeah, Salo, can you see the screen right now? Can you see the screen
Yeah,
that I shared?
I think it's loading for me. 1 second.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see it now. Yeah.
Yeah. 1-0 to the Arsenal. The famous 1-0 to the Arsenal. Thoughts?
Yeah, I guess everything's been said online,
Mm,
but yeah, it was obviously a very scrappy game, and as much as people said United played good, it's something that's always been associated with Arsenal. They only played really good in between the boxes, and
mm,
they weren't great in between in the boxes. And I think that's what's always been our issue actually, in many
okay.
ways.
Mm,
And I think that's what's cost them the match,
mm,
because yeah, obviously they had, you know, it looked like they're running well in between the field and getting those open spaces, but it all broke down for them in between in the box.
mm,
And I think in the end, it's all goes down to that old saying in football that it doesn't matter how well you play in between the boxes, you got to score and you
mm,
got to take your chance. And I think that's what we did. And it doesn't matter how the chance came. It
mm.
we everyone in the world knows that we are good at corners, and still they can't stop it. And
Exactly.
so I think that's a testament to, and it's also people said, "Oh, set piece FC back," but
Mm,
they didn't. They really ignore the fact that we have changed how we take set pieces now. So
mm,
I think that should also be acknowledged, that we are
right.
constantly evolving
Mm,
in that facet of the game too. Other than that, yeah, I think it was just a case of first game rust. I
mm,
honestly believe that. I
mm,
don't think it was about, I'm not that concerned about the tactics and about the players playing bad and
mm,
whatnot. I think it
mm.
was just like if you see our main guy, our striker, played just 2 games in preseason,
Right.
uh, barely trained with the team,
Mm,
and I still feel he did good for what he. I don't think he was anonymous in the game. He was at least there and about. He was trying
mm,
to do something in the game, which
mm,
I always rate. I
mm,
I don't like players who like shy away. I don't think he shied away from the game,
mm,
and I you could also say for a new midfielder in the Premier League for Zubimendi, it was a tough game to
mm,
start your life in Premier League, and you add upon the fact that the midfield partner had probably his worst game in Arsenal shirt.
mm,
So uh, probably in a win, it's lucky it was a win, but yeah, it was one of Rice's worst performances in an
mm,
Arsenal shirt. And as much as our defense played really good, I
mm,
really believe that
mm,
some of the sloppy beginnings of our defense put us on the back foot from the beginning.
mm,
Like I think the way our defense started with a few shaky moments,
mm,
with the loose touches and Raya almost giving away the ball in the box. So I think that put pressure immediately on our midfield and attack, and then they couldn't get out of the slump. Whereas our defense really stepped up after that. So I think all in all, it was just a kind of game that it didn't really click anything for us, but we
mm,
dug deep and we pulled it out. And I think that's a good quality to have. Yeah, I agree with all the comments that it's not sustainable, and obviously I think the fans of our club, the players in the dressing room, Arteta, all realize that.
mm.
And I think it's, and every first game of the season is take the win, move on, and you try to improve on that. And I
Right.
think that's all there is about it.
Mm,
It doesn't matter in the first day you win the league, you win how you win in the league.
mm,
I'm pretty sure City, after winning 4-0, aren't going overboard with now we are surely going to win the league and this is our
mm,
level. They are
mm.
also looking to improve. And even Liverpool will be the same, and every other club in the league is going to brush aside this first match day.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
so I think that's all. I don't
Mm,
think there's too much. There's need to be too overboard in one way or the
mm,
another for this
mm,
match for any
mm.
club, not just
Yep.
us.
Yep. 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 Hulkwood says, love the Liverpoolification of Arsenal. Fair enough. Let me add the rest of the panel. Aarush and Parth, how are you guys?
Hello, hello, hello.
Lovely.
Good, good, good. So Salman gave his thoughts regarding the game at the Old Trafford. Oh, we'll start with Aarush. How did you think the game was?
3 points are 3 points, man. I'm not gonna complain about how my team played because I mean it's just the first game week. You're not gonna tell me that a club is not gonna have a mediocre performance and scrape a win when
Hmm.
a club like us have lost almost 21 points from winning positions last season.
Hmm.
This just showed us about how much grit we had, how much determination we had in actually defending the lead that we had. May
Hmm.
it be slender, it came through a set piece is a goal as well.
Right.
Y'all opposition fans wanted a set piece goal from us. You got
Hmm.
it.
Hmm. Hmm.
So be
Hmm.
happy.
Hmm.
So I'm just happy when yeah, we went to play a different type of football to what is supposed to be anti-Arteta or anti-Arsenal.
Right.
But it is the situation that has put us to do that. United were amazing.
Mm,
I don't think they outclassed us, but they were very, very well drilled in um, actually, imposing themselves in the game. And
mm,
individually, they had some very good performances as well. I
uh,
think for once, their team looked like a very, very well-drilled team as well again.
yeah.
And I just think the synergy that they had and Amorim
Mm,
getting his football fixed as well,
mm,
that played a bigger effect on Arteta to not actually force changes in his game.
mm,
And we played a way that was transition based, and we're just going to talk about it further ahead. So,
yeah. Yeah.
yeah, 3 points are 3 points, man. I don't really care.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. We only played one preseason game with the full squad neat. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is actually a very valid point. I think the Bilbao game was the only game that we played as a whole, and then this one, yeah. The Bilbao game was like slightly easier, and but we'll come to the La Liga side of things in the end if we have time. Keshav says it was our first time testing our direct football system. We will try it again versus Leeds. Most likely revert to the bullet system. We'll have to see that. We'll have to see that. I'll go say 1-0 to the Arsenal, 1-0 to the Arsenal. Yep. If other teams did what Arsenal did yesterday, they will push different agenda. When it comes to Arsenal, 100% agenda, 100 different agendas. You are definitely right. Ainsley says Manchester United's man of the match, in my opinion, was Gillett. Great game. Since we are the football showdown, I think it's only fair that we talk a little bit about the positives that United has brought to the game. Parth, I know you do rate Mbuemo and Cunha highly. Yesterday, they were the two focal points in United attack, right? What did you think regarding Manchester United's attack? Yeah, I know they had the possession, but no goals. I get all that, but I thought they were like very, very good in the way that they broke down our team. What did you think regarding the performance?
mean, the performance didn't really surprise me. I mean, the likes of Cunha and Brian Mbuemo are known to be good on the counter. They have Bruno Fernandes, who's one of the best in the world when it comes to pinging those passes, those first time passes. They even had Mason Mount yesterday, who, in my opinion, was their top two performers. His first time releases to either be it Dorgu or Cunha or Embuemo helped them, and they had a lot of space to thrive in because we had Calafiori who was occupying positions centrally and even as the wide left back. And yeah, we were pretty open. I mean, the writings on the wall. Arsenal tried to play vertical football. It definitely benefited Manchester United because that is the brand of football they play. And they have some good distributors of the ball from the deep as well. Lenny Oro's distribution was top. Delict controlled Gyökeres as well. I won't say he had the better of Gyökeres. We'll get to that later. But Delict on the ball, superb. Lenny Oro, very, very good. And yeah, the standout for me, it was Bruno Fernandes, Casemiro, double pivot. I don't know why, but yeah, Arsenal's midfield was just not at it. We were letting them dictate play and letting a side like United dictate play at Old Trafford. Nah, I mean, you can't really do that now that they've got good attackers. So yeah, it was something I expected.
Okay, you said it was expected, right? One thing I didn't expect is like how Casemiro was not so bad, like how people expected him to be. I was like, I genuinely thought with the midfield of Bruno and Casemiro, there would be a lot of weaknesses there, but surprisingly, it wasn't that case. But fair enough to them. Charles, Salman, bro, honest, but help explain me against a team that finishes 15 last season why we gave up position and were not on the front foot. We had 68% possession versus them last season at Old Trafford.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, part that's a few points there that they improved over the season. That's I think the main important point to note, and
Hmm.
also, I think it's us who wanted to try out a different style of play, which I think in a more evolved phase of that style of play would
Hmm.
actually work really well against this United because they also leave a lot of open spaces and whatnot at the
Hmm.
back. But
Hmm.
I think it's just that we were trying out a new system. They were better anticipation of a new season, and our players really looked off it. I don't think we're going to have another game this season where Declan Rice has so many heavy touches in the middle of the pitch,
Hmm.
and Zubimendi playing very really conservative passes to start the game, where
Hmm.
he improved later on. But yeah, so I think
Hmm.
it's just a combination of a lot of factors. I don't think it's right to overanalyze this game.
Hmm.
Maybe in a way you can say maybe Arteta should have actually stuck to his older philosophy to have a better result. But I think it's good that we are seeing that he's trying to change up his tactics. So I think that's a good point for Arsenal fans to note, because if it was Arteta of old, he would have just gone back to his bread and butter. But he tried something new, and
Hmm.
it even though it didn't work out in terms of performance, but we got the result anyways.
Hmm. Hmm. Parth and Aarush, do you agree, or do you guys got points to add to this as well?
No, no, I agree. I think this performance was an anomaly for us because
Hmm.
we've never played like this again with Arteta as a manager.
Hmm.
And for us to actually being the side who are not control freaks, who are
Hmm.
not on the ball and actually, playing playing around the opposition box was quite surprising to me. And I thought it was something that is going to just happen for the initial 15 minutes because of the
Hmm.
intensity that they brought. But I
Mhm.
thought going through the minutes, it looked like it was pre-planned. And also Amorim's side also did it even better than
Hmm.
probably expectations. But
Hmm.
it was something that we tried playing with less of possession,
Hmm.
making more of the spaces that would be left out,
Hmm.
and then the final action was just not there for us, and that is a complete different topic. How almost every individual in the team wasn't at their very best. At the
Hmm.
best, they were at their most mid level,
Hmm.
and everyone just was out of touch. We were lucky enough to get our goal as well, but I
Hmm.
think set pieces we never have an off day on that. So good thing that we have an alternative to goal as well. So yeah.
Right, right. Um, a slight different perspective to the United attack. Cunha and Mbeumo were the biggest XGO performers in the Premier League, and for the first time in their career at 25, 26 years old. And for the first, I think they didn't do that. And they didn't like overachieve. I think that's what he meant. Did they return to their norm? Hmm. It's too harsh to say it because of the first game of the season. But for banter's sake, let's just say yes. But in all honesty, I
I
think
mean,
it's the first game. Huh, good.
if they score two free goals out of nowhere in the next game,
Hmm.
each of them score two free goals. Their
Hmm.
XG is still lower than their goals rate.
Hmm. True, true. Yesterday's Bruno's performance was off.
Hmm.
I think it was like semi. Like it was like at some moments he had some really good passes. At sometimes it was just like, what are you doing? But I think
I saw United fans saying that he was off.
is
I don't
it?
know what. Yeah, many United
I
fans.
thought some of the central passes yesterday were like really, really good, and I thought it really broke down our team's midfield play and all that. Okay, if they're saying it, why bother defending it? I guess. Nice assist for Bindy in 99.9 and XG for yeah, fair enough. Although I don't like to say it, but Amarim's plan and tactics worked quite well. Last minute they lost their intensity. Yeah, that is fair to say. Arteta didn't expect the level of threat on the transition, and also Zubimendi Rice haven't synced at all. They're still together on who goes forward when, and it's
Yeah.
why we had big gaps between. Yeah, true, true, true. Look, okay, we'll take this one final comment and then we'll come back to our own performance. The Balonzo carrying midfielder was missing for the United and was clearly visible. Sesko was good for the time he was brought on. We need to go for Lemons and Wharton ASAP, otherwise the season will be a disaster. Hmm. A very United thing to say, right? Just go spend and throw some money on Wharton, on Lemons. But yeah, it is what it is. Okay, let's come to the important part of the discussion. Let me just try and share my screen. Is it visible for you guys?
Mm,
Not yet.
not yet.
I swear to God, one day I will find time and peace in my life where I can do things and it will work out. Just at that point, it's still not showing up.
Nope.
Ah, why? Okay, we will take comments in the meantime. How can Gyökeres thrive at Arsenal based on his last performance? Good. That is what I wanted to talk about. That is why I shared my screen to make it much more understandable what we're talking about presently. It's still not visible to you guys.
No.
Nope.
Still?
Redo it, no? No,
Now?
not yet.
Dude. Don't tell me
Anyways, try
now,
explaining the
now,
thing on
now,
the visual.
now, now.
Not yet.
Even now, basically, I shared the screen. I just showed my show the team that played yesterday, their performance, their ratings, and everything. I thought we could like break down like each phase and all that.
It's not showing here, but it's showing on the YouTube stream, by the way.
Oh wow, this is brilliant. Okay, okay, you know what? We'll just start with it. Oh, wow, it's funny. It is what it is, I guess. Okay. First of all, Eric's left wing needs improvement for us. Nelly was good, but Nelly was good. Okay. I guess you're just trying to be positive. Okay. Noni had no impact. Good. Good.
Hmm.
Good. Good conversations to have. Nice. New system, broken press, certain MVPs not showing up. Biryani rice was undercooked, but I will take this direct system mixed with defensive strength as back. Fair enough. Ainsley, I'm not taking that comment. Last time we did something like that, it went to hell. We didn't want to play haram ball. We couldn't play well. They were just better. A champion wins even when their ops are playing better than them. Yeah, we never dominated position against the big six. What I did not like was overcommitting and giving 2v2 opportunities. Rest is okay with just a one off.
Yep.
Okay, I'm not reading this out. Okay. I don't know if it's showing for the rest of you. We'll start with the first one, right? Oh, wow. Clearly, it's not showing who the first player I want to talk
It's
about.
come.
Okay, it's David Raya. What did you guys think of David Raya? We started Parth. Parth, go ahead.
uh, Making saves. I mean, in the first half, he didn't really have any saves to make. I mean, all the shots by Cunha and Mboemo were underpowered. Yeah, just labored. But his distribution, I mean, we are playing with Gyökeres up top, and Gyökeres is not someone who is a great hold-up play specialist. So why play the long balls to him when you know he isn't going to hold up play and make something of the attack? So that
Mm,
was one point I didn't like.
mm,
But then again, he redeemed himself in the second half.
mm,
Saves, crucial saves. Him collecting the ball off crosses is incredible. I mean, I
mm,
just love that fact about him.
mm.
And yeah, overall, for many, you'd say that David Raya was yesterday's man of the match. Not for me. He was the second best performer, not the man of the match for me.
Is it? Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Charles basically asking, apart from David Raya, from the great standout performance, is culprit. Yorker's performance losing all his aerial using run. This is
Mm.
nothing but Havertz's marine amnesia that is running deep.
But don't
Hmm,
you think that's an instruction given to him? Why would he needlessly
hmm,
do that when United are going to press you higher up? Whom
hmm,
is he going to play? If he
hmm, hmm,
plays there, that's a risky pass. You're more bound to lose the ball. Obviously, you're going to go higher up, right? And that
hmm,
is how it's been. Yes, even I've criticized the fact that we shouldn't be playing Jokeris the Havertz way and Havertz the Jokeris way. It
hmm,
makes absolutely no sense. But
Hmm.
it is the first game. We are trying to, combine the different aspects that it's bringing to us and
hmm,
actually do it. Because I thought if we targeted the left hand side of the channel,
hmm,
Rice would have helped him a lot there.
hmm.
But that just didn't happen because we were off. We couldn't pull five passes together. We
Uh,
couldn't also
Hey,
bypass their midfield.
five seems a stretch. Let's start with three. If you put in three passes, that was
Yeah,
a miracle yesterday.
yeah, exactly. And if you're expecting someone to actually dribble past or make those runs also, by
Mm,
the time the release of the pass is happening, the ball is just taken away from you. And
Yeah.
when you're committing bodies ahead, you are already on a transition, but then the opposition counter transitions you, and
mm,
you are stuck in just tracking back at that point of time. So I
mm,
think the game individually, if you're marking out Rabbit Drive for Jokeres' performance, I don't think so. But if you're saying that someone like an Odegaard, someone like a Saka, someone like a Martinelli couldn't get the best out of Jokeres, I would agree to that because
mm.
in instances, what I mean, we're discussing about David Raya. Though. I mean, okay, my bad. We'll talk about Jokeres also at the same time. I'm
Okay.
saying in
Mm,
instances where
mm,
we could have actually made better decisions was
mm,
the time where we were actually on transition and these guys were actually channel running.
mm,
And the
Yeah.
sequence that we saw the most, at least I saw it twice or thrice
mm,
in the first half,
mm,
where Odegaard got the ball, and three of them are making the same run
mm,
with
Yeah.
three defenders of there are three central defenders. All
mm,
of them are right there.
Hmm.
How do you expect Odegaard to pass? Yeah, he messed up the release of pass. He played the pass
Hmm.
over the last runner as well.
Hmm.
But how do you expect him to target the same channel when all three of you are making the same run?
Hmm.
If you're a wide player, make a wider run. If you're gonna act a decoy over there as the
Hmm.
center forward moving wide and you're coming inside,
Hmm.
that
Hmm.
didn't happen though. So
Hmm.
you're just not helping the situation. So
Yeah.
that is my perspective on that.
Yeah, that is fair. Because okay, you know what? Since we spoke about that bit, right? It almost felt like those B grade villains in movies where they tell their bunch of people to go like distract that hero by attacking like this. It always felt like that. Like Yorkeris from the left was running to the right channel. Martinelli was trying to run from the left channel, and Saka was just like, "What the hell do I do?" Right? I think like how Aru said, because I was sitting there in the pub thinking, "What the hell?" We know Yorkeris to be a left channel runner and Martinelli to somehow run centrally and Saka to run the right hand channel. It was completely lost. It made no sense. And you can't completely blame Odegaard at the same time, like how Arush said, because he was confused as well. There was nobody to pass it because that's why the delay and that's why the ball was lost. And people are like, "Oh, Odegaard needs to release it." To whom? To whom should he release it to? To whom? But yeah, it is what it is. Our backline. We'll start with our centre back pairing. Parth, thoughts, Saliba and Margulis.
Saliba overzealous at times. I think he feels that he is just too good on the ball, which he is.
Hmm.
But when the game status says that you're being pressed to death, I'd rather play it safe
Hmm.
and just let the attackers do the talking. It was
Okay.
Saliba who was trying to dribble past players. It was Saliba going on those runs, and
Hmm.
even it was Gabriel at times in the first half,
Hmm.
and that is where we were losing possession. Declan
Hmm.
Rice was higher up. He had to track back.
Hmm.
Zubimendi is not the best at
Hmm.
tracking his runners and defending large spaces.
Hmm.
You were
Hmm.
just left susceptible. And when you have White and Calafiori, you
Hmm.
have to be a bit conservative,
Hmm.
which they weren't. But then
Hmm.
again, they redeemed themselves in the second half. When you have to defend and when it comes to saving leads,
Hmm.
I honestly haven't seen a better defense than Arsenal's, because just see the desperate defending, the way we stay compact, the way we defend as a unit. I mean, that is the reason we won the match yesterday.
Hmm. I mean, I agree. Uh, Salu, do you have something to add to this?
Yeah, I think I made my point in the start of the stream that they, as Parth said, they did redeem themselves in the start of the game, but their first half performance really put the pressure on our midfield
Hmm.
and attack also, and
Hmm.
I think that set the tone. Not that mistakes don't happen, it set
Hmm.
the tone from the minute one for
Hmm.
us, and I think and I said it again that if we put a performance like last season where we were just
Hmm.
safety first, we would have won this match much more easily and with a
Hmm.
much better score line. But
True,
I
true.
think it's just that I think we went a bit overzealous,
Hmm.
and but we still somehow defended really well. Yeah.
Hmm. 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 Krish says, is it one off? It looks one off. I think we can definitely expect similar patterns of play against Leeds or something and hopefully iron it out better. We need to see how things work out there, right? Um, okay. I think Odegaard played a pretty good game yesterday. Yeah, we'll come to the Odegaard bit of things. We look a lot better with when Fury plays. Yeah, an important player in that defense was Fury, right? What did you guys think about Fury's performance? We'll start with Parth.
I mean, he's such a maverick. I mean, we
Hmm.
can go on and on and on about him and just be like, please be fit and please be available, because you
Hmm.
can see the value he adds to the team.
Yeah.
When everyone around him is messing up,
Hmm.
he takes the onus on himself to be the creative force, to go into the midfield, to make those runs, to be the touchline hugging fullback. He did that yesterday.
Hmm.
He was more instrumental on the left wing than Martinelli.
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
mean, it's not a dig at Martinelli. I'm just trying to praise Calafiori.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
when a defender adds this much quality and attack, there's really I'd consider cutting himself some slack for his defensive work. I mean,
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
can do that because we employ Gabriel and Saliba. Had
Hmm.
we not
Hmm.
done that, I'd be critical of Calafiori doing what he does. But
Hmm. Hmm.
the reason Calafiori does what he does is because we
Hmm.
have a good defensive line behind him.
Right, right. Uh, I think Charles makes a very interesting point here. I think makes a lot of sense too. That is where Margulies and Saliba don't drive forward when pressed. They want Zubimendi or Odegaard to come and move. I see Konate roam around like he is in the park as he evades that press, and three mids are in the box. Arush, thoughts?
Yeah, it's very obvious that we are deploying a deep lying playmaker there to actually control the game, and that
Hmm.
happened with Zubimendi, and
Hmm.
it's happened without Zubimendi as well.
Hmm.
Prior to him coming here, we had Odegaard doing the same thing.
Hmm.
So I
Hmm.
think control is something that we have been seeking. I
Hmm.
really don't know how to answer this question in the football that we played yesterday though,
Hmm.
Mhm.
Hmm.
because it is something that is we're not supposed to be having the ball. And when
Hmm.
we have it, we progress it much faster. We
Hmm.
saw some statistics in the morning, the article that we sent as well, the
Yeah.
James Bench one,
Right.
where Arsenal's progression was 55% much more quicker
Hmm.
since 2022 season.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
that is a big thing that fans have asked, and that is
Hmm.
obviously going to increase the verticality of what we play. So
Yeah.
I
Hmm.
think how we begin from the back matters a lot, and
Hmm.
um Saliba and Gabriel just gave us that presence at the back. Although they did start, like we mentioned, they did start in a
Hmm.
lethargic way, like the whole side, and
Yeah.
they just got better in the best thing they do. They got better in the best thing they do, that is defending.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
yep,
Hmm.
that is how
Absolutely.
it is.
Yeah. Salu, what did you think regarding Ben White's performance?
Yeah, I think Ben White was really good. I think it's just that he wasn't fully fit, or is just getting fully back into his full fitness. And
Hmm.
and obviously, I think it is he was sub the moment when Cunha had that run, and
Hmm.
then it was pretty evident that he was like tiring at that
Hmm.
time. And I think then we saw Timber come on, and Timber
Hmm.
doing his usual stuff, and he
Hmm.
just locked down that side.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
yeah, I think White. I think it was one of the best White performances in a long time, because
Yeah.
I do think that he looked really on it in terms
Hmm.
of his mentality, which I really
Hmm.
like. Like I think sometimes I know he's just that's his personality, that he's quite lackadaisical, but I
Hmm.
think he was really on it mentally today,
Hmm.
yesterday, and I think that that could be seen in the way they were attacks from his side, but he pretty much snuffed out most of them.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Nice. Good. 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 Barani. Also, can we talk about Old Trafford pitch? Saf put some cursor. No other explanation for 6 out of 11 of our players to have such stinkers. White, Kala, Odegaard, and the only decent ones, Raya, Gabby, 8 or 10. Others were shit. Hey, we came with 3 points. I don't care what curse he puts at this point. More risk in attack is equal to more risk in getting counters and slapped. But we got colossals in the back, and this system will be better once our passes stick and our counter press is what?
On
Counter
the
press
press
sticks.
sticks.
Sticks. Okay, okay, okay. Huh. It is obvious we were trying to play vertically and progress much faster, and at times it looked forced. But on Twitter and YouTube, tacticals are moving that it's more of the same. See, I'll be honest, right? We've lost the Tottenham match and we won this Manchester United match. People were crying there. People are crying here. At this point, we got 3 points in the Premier League. We lost in the preseason. Why are people just being like this? Like I'm just trying to understand. Like, do you guys want to not be happy all your life? Like, why do you keep moaning about things too? Like, we got 3 points at Old Trafford. It is not so easy to go to Old Trafford and win, but yeah, it is what it is. I can go about and try to do with my thing and
I
whatever.
think with Arsenal, it's almost become the fact
Mm,
that we
mm,
have to win, and we have to win perfectly.
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know why
Hmm.
that's become the
Mm,
discourse
mm,
now.
mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Last 2 seasons, right? Last 1 second. Can you bring up my Odegaard comment from above? Yeah, yeah, we'll do. See, I'm bringing up comments that are relevant to the topics that we're talking about. Don't worry. Like, if at all I miss something, it's because on purpose, nothing else, right? So one thing that I really want to talk about is that for 2 years or for 2.5 seasons, we've been crying that we do not have a bench. This match was so good in our defense that when we changed our fullbacks from Ben White to Timber, Calafury to MLS, I thought we were good. I thought we didn't lose our intensity. In fact, it looked like we were much more solid. Maybe that is the dynamic things that are really that brings in having two options for each position, right? Parth, what did you think about MLS coming on for Color Fury and Timber coming on for White?
I just love the talk of our defense being too stark to a point. Like when we are linked with a defender, we are like, no, please don't get another defender.
Hmm.
But when you look at the game stage that we were in yesterday, Calafiori should have started the game. Ben White should have started based off the preseason, started the game,
Hmm.
had a great impact in attack, at least in the first half. I
Hmm.
rewatched the first half, and in my opinion,
Hmm.
Ben White was the best footballer.
Right.
So that being said,
Hmm.
we have got White and Calafiori who are attacking fullbacks. Then we have got the luxury of bringing on someone like MLS or a Timber to close out games, which we did exactly.
Hmm. Hmm.
So that is something that having a solid defense with different profiles brings to you.
Hmm.
And had it not been for all those defenders, we wouldn't have won yesterday.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Uh, yeah, man. You can moan about our defense, but that is what wins us games. So
Right.
we take
Right.
it.
Right, right. Arush, I did see some of your tweets. I think people who follow you also did see those tweets regarding MLS, right? What did you think about
Hmm.
MLS's performance in that small cameo that he had? Because Timber was fabulous. Like nobody has any
Yeah.
complaints regarding that. But I think regarding MLS, people had were a little bit like they went a little bit too harsh on this criticism. What did you think regarding his performance?
I think yeah, for
Hmm.
him to come on for tired legs for
Hmm.
a side that is not looking proactive for 70, 80 minutes, a
Hmm.
substitution
Hmm.
made by Mikel, it made
Hmm.
sense as to why you're targeting him instead and removing Calafiori off the game.
Hmm.
Yes, he didn't have the best of the games. He got
Hmm.
dribbled past quite a lot by
Yeah.
Ahmad and
Hmm.
Cunha and Mbeumo on that side as
Bueno.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for that sense, I think what we needed to do was defend the box better, and we
Hmm.
defended the box better because their crosses didn't come in
Yeah.
perfectly. So
Hmm.
in that sense, also Madueke might have not been the most um,
Hmm.
ideal defender for you there, but
Hmm.
his presence there, replacing a Martinelli who's already been running the ground for 60 minutes without the ball, I think
Hmm.
that for Madueke was a good experience as well. Not the best debut
Hmm.
that you would say for him as
Mhm.
well,
Hmm.
but for the sense that you're expecting ball recoveries, you're expecting tackles to be made, interceptions to be made, regardless of you being dribbled
Hmm.
past. I
Hmm.
think the minor that you give in a sense like that as well is
Hmm.
going to be major to a team actually having the lead intact.
Hmm.
And that is what I would make of all three, four of them who came on, even Havertz, even Timber. Timber was just better than all of them because of
Yeah.
just how good he is in
Hmm.
defending when it just gets in a crucial
Yeah.
period of time. And we
True.
saw how comfortably he was even dribbling through three
Hmm.
three players
Mm-hmm.
in
Yeah.
just the right hand side and just
Hmm.
giving them that death stare after being fouled.
Hmm.
That is Timber for you. And that is what squad depth also looks. And I'm
Hmm.
very pleased that Arteta is looking at making these changes
Hmm.
initially in the second half
Hmm.
because even prior to the game, even in the Liverpool match reactions, we went
Hmm.
like Arne Slot's doing a good job.
Hmm.
This guy's doing a good job. I hope
Hmm.
that Arteta also does this when he plays. And he did it. And it
Hmm.
actually worked out. It
Hmm.
might not
Hmm.
work out with a goal or assist or the most last ditch tackle with
Hmm.
five reels made out of it. But this is what actually is going to make the difference there. And I think as the season progresses, you
Hmm.
have different profiles to balance all of that.
Hmm.
And that is what matters the most, man. You look at the defense, you look at the bench we had, you look at the amount of players we left out,
Hmm.
that
Yeah.
tells you a lot.
Hmm. Yeah. I think the last point in this Barani's comment was overboard criticism. Also, that yellow for him was a reputation one. Yeah. We'll talk about the referees in the very end
Well,
because. Hmm.
on that comment on Bharani's comment, I'd
Hmm.
honestly like to agree with that because I feel that when it came to Ahmad and Mboemo, most of their actions were in the penalty box,
Hmm.
and
Yeah.
MLS couldn't have risked a challenge. So all he was doing was
Mm.
backing off, and he was just believing in the box defending that we were doing,
Hmm.
and that worked
Yeah.
to a T.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
can't really complain.
Hmm.
I get the situation he was in.
Hmm. Hmm. Since you said box defending and like, let me just try and bring up Sanchez's comment as well. Talk about the penalty incident since it is linked to the defense. Was it a penalty for you? Salu, we'll start with you. Did you think that was a penalty?
it was like when I saw it initially,
Hmm.
like in real time, I didn't think it was a penalty, but yeah, replays made it look a bit more contentious. But
Mm-hmm.
I would say there was a bit of Cunha trying to initiate contact
Yeah.
and trying to earn a penalty in that situation.
Hmm.
I think it's one of those cases which is becoming exceedingly common. Is if referee
Yeah.
gave the penalty, VR wouldn't have changed it, and I
Hmm.
think that's the simple fact. I think it was the referee who felt it's not a pen and it's not a
Hmm.
pen. But if he
Hmm.
felt it was a pen, it was a pen. It was that.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah,
And it went to VAR as well, right?
yeah, that's
Yeah.
what VR didn't change
It
it.
was second cleared.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
What are we gonna do in that then?
Yep.
It's
Yep.
completely fine.
Halkowat says not a pen. Barani says Cunha into Saliba and they're crying about a pen. All angles show Cunha. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Next, we'll talk about our midfield quickly. Zubimendi, Rice, and Odegaard. You know what? I'll start off with a small tangent, right? I thought, see, initially when I saw the match alone, we've noticed like how when Calafiri was up top, Zubimendi was in the left back position. When Ben White was up top, we saw Zubimendi in that right back position. Did that hinder him being that lone number six position that we expected him to be in, like helping us progress the ball up more quickly and ping those balls more quickly to our attackers? Or did you guys think overall he had a decent game? And I'm completely wrong regarding this. We'll start with anyone. Somebody take it up.
Aarush.
Of course,
Mm,
of course.
yeah, yeah, put it on me. But actually, I think that honestly, I don't remember a particular instance of what you explained here.
Hmm.
But what I would like to classify that
Which
is
one?
that,
Do you want me to explain it better? Like which one? Did you
yeah,
mean
yeah,
like
if you can,
okay,
the
see
Zubimendi part in
haha.
particular.
So when Calafury was darting up front, right? And when the
Mm,
ball when they were hitting us on a transition, you saw Zubimendi in the left back position trying to push either Cunha or Embuemo to the byline instead of them into the box. When Ben White was darting forward, we saw him push Cunha or I think it was Cunha, yeah, Cunha to the byline instead of getting him to the box. So he was defending in the right back position. So while him trying to take up those left back and right back positions when our fullbacks were like darting forward, did that hinder his number six position or the position that he was brought into the Arsenal where he need to progress it much better in try in and ping the balls to our attack? Do you think that was the reason why he was slightly looked as a bad performance?
I mean, you can say yes and no at the same time because he
Hmm.
didn't have to do that to an extent more where he didn't have to defend
Hmm.
as much.
Hmm.
He was placed in that situation, but I think he and Rice rotated quite a lot. Calafiori, when got in the ball, was very, very vertical in the chances he wanted. We saw that
Hmm.
offside call also, which came from Zubimendi, Calafiori, Gabriel at the back, Martinelli.
Hmm.
He plays the
Hmm.
pass. Zubimendi plays it to Calafiori.
Hmm.
He plays it back
Hmm.
to him. He makes that darting run, and that gets the
Hmm.
better of him, and he covers the position that Calafiori leaves. That
Hmm.
again is being risk averse to whatever the attack looks like. And I think he
Hmm.
himself knows the fact that he is not the quickest, and
Hmm.
tracking back is his biggest weakness. And we saw
Right.
that in the chance where, in the 30th second, where he got smashed in the face as well.
Yeah.
That
Hmm. Hmm.
was
Hmm.
that ex- like exclude the fact that that was a foul and all of that. A
Hmm.
1v1 with Mbeumo and Zubimendi. Mbeumo was going to run him the ground till the corner flag,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
that was quite obvious that we were a man down at that point of time, and things
Hmm.
like that is going to actually affect the left
Hmm.
hand side of the pitch where Calafiori was already not present. So I
Hmm.
think
Hmm.
yes, it didn't get the best out of him, but
Hmm.
I do remember instances in the game where he actually fixated between the two center backs, tried playing passes. But the thing
Hmm.
was that you play the pass to Odegaard there, or you play the pass to Rice there. Their
Hmm.
first touch is so bad, or their next action is so bad that
Hmm.
United can just pounce in the ball and restructure and just get the ball
Hmm.
going with the position that they had to play. So in that sense, I think yes, it wasn't the ideal situation for Zubimendi, but again, it's the
Hmm.
whole side that needs to act the best for him.
Hmm. 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 Salu, something to add regarding this, or do you have a different perspective to Zupermendi's performance?
Yeah, I felt initially he started the game as it was meant by the manager. He
Hmm.
played those one or two line breaking passes, and then you see Rice had the bad touch. You see Odegaard has a bad touch, and I think in the initially I felt in the first half it put him in the shell. Like I think
Hmm.
played a bit more conservatively than he could have. And I
mm,
also will say that United playing the wing back system
mm,
um didn't allow him to have those pinging cross field balls or having those playing those lofted balls into the wings, because that's
mm,
his like one of his strongest suits, and he couldn't do that. And
mm,
I think in that way there was a lot of his avenues of his passing were let go, and
mm,
uh, and then in that case it does look that he has a mediocre performance. But I
mm,
still think there were times then in the second half when the game settled down a bit. I think
mm,
especially in the first 15 minutes he was
mm,
really good in the second
mm,
half, in the
mm.
starting of the second half. And I think we had that one or two moments of having good attacks, like at least till the box in the second half in the
Right.
start. So I think, yeah, I think it was a mixed bag of performance, and I
Mm,
think his midfield partners being a bit
mm,
off really let him down in many senses.
mm,
And I
mm,
think if they improve, he'll improve. That- yeah.
mm, mm.
Hmm.
Yes. Like, okay. So that's about Zumendi. Parth, what did you think regarding Declan Rice? Because he looked completely off. Except for
If
that
there's
corner, I thought it was like, wow, was so bad.
if
What?
there's one thing that Arteta, in my opinion, got wrong yesterday was the usage of the midfielders,
Mm-hmm.
excluding Odegaard, Zubimendi, and Rice. If Zubimendi is at the base of the midfield when games are transitional, high paced, with the attackers being very good on the counter,
Mm,
it really is counterintuitive to have somebody like a Zubimendi be at the base of the midfield and
mm,
Rice be the one who's the guy higher up wanting to pounce on the balls or
mm,
just press high. We
mm,
tried to press high, but to counter that, United's press was even better.
mm, mm,
So what that led us to do is Zubimendi, when he had the ball, he just tried to play it safe. He just tried to take some time off the pedal, and he just wanted to control things. So I won't say that he went into his shell and he didn't try those passes. He
mm,
didn't try those passes because he didn't want another case of being okay. We might get countered if I try something adventurous.
mm,
And with Declan Rice was yesterday, in my opinion, in no man's land. I mean,
mm,
neither was he attacking nor was he defending.
mm,
So
Hmm.
you've got one of the world's best midfielders clueless about his position. So that would obviously affect Zubimendi. In my opinion, Zubimendi wasn't bad.
mm, mm, mm.
Yeah,
Uh,
also on Declan Rice, I think the fact that they could actually play Casemiro man to man on him
Yeah.
didn't do him justice. And you got to credit United on that point of time where they are actually playing aggressive man to man just to win back the ball. And the crowd is riling them up to do that as well. And they have more possession of the ball just like that. And that is how, see, if our midfield controls the game is going
mm,
to be 55-45 on possession.
mm,
Say either to them, either to us. And it doesn't
mm,
really matter. But when our midfield doesn't control the game, it's going to look downwards of 40. And that is exactly what happened where someone like a Dallo, who didn't have the best of games, I mean, he
mm,
never has a best of game,
mm,
but in that sense, he actually was also someone who is cutting
mm,
out the spaces for Martinelli. The
mm,
angle for Martinelli wasn't there. And
mm,
what Martinelli was forced to do was just track back.
mm,
And at that sense, Casemiro and Bruno both exchanging, Mason Mount coming deeper. Then you
mm,
have just the whole conundrum, because um, defending against a three at the back is really tricky when you have three attackers who move fluidly. And
mm,
that is Mason Mount as well, who's not a striker. He's
mm,
supposed to be playing in that position where Cunha is basically. He's
mm,
dropping deep from there. And
mm,
you're attracting runners between Mbuemo, Dallo. You're expecting wide runners, you're expecting runners in the inside. And that just keeps you in a conundrum where whom do you mark? And
mm,
once you get the ball, whom do you play quickly in that time frame that you get? The
mm,
decision making at that sense also, say you get it 2 to 3 seconds, and that's where I think Declan Rice lacked the most. He's one of the best scanners on the pitch, but
mm,
yesterday it just didn't look like. And you got to give credit to United, and you got to say that Rice also wasn't on his best of the games because
mm,
there was this one time in the second half, Rice got the ball from Gabriel.
mm.
He has Madueke
Yeah.
right, like three yards in front of him. He plays the wrong player there. He plays
Mm,
their player there.
mm,
You just can't find excuses for that because that just created a chance where Amar tried to put a cross in, and on another day they're going to connect that.
mm,
That
mm,
shouldn't be happening. As much as you
Absolutely.
rely on your defenders, you're
Hmm.
one of the best players in the side. You're supposed to be
Hmm.
stepping up, and
Hmm.
that just didn't happen in a big game. And it would we know the whole argument of how Rice gets better over time in a season, and let's
Hmm.
just stick to that because we
Hmm.
do know how much he's been playing football lately,
Hmm. Hmm.
and he's not had a proper rest and all of that. I mean, I don't want to give reasons. I
Hmm.
gave the whole point out there that he
Yeah.
wasn't at his best, so let's
Right.
just stick
Right.
to that.
Right. Before we get to our captain, the Arsenal captain Martin Odegaard, let me add another panelist. Hello, Mr. Raja. How are you?
All fine, man. How are you? How are you guys?
Yeah, yeah. It's a fabulous day. It's a fabulous evening. It's a fabulous day right after the win at the Old Trafford. Yeah. So, Mr. Martin Odegaard, we'll start. We'll actually start with you, right? Wait. Mr. Hulkwood says that halftime interview is such utter woke nonsense. I swear to God, this Americanization of Barclays needs to stop. He's
I
not wrong.
honestly liked it though. I
Yeah,
honestly liked it.
wait, that is the flip side. The interview thing was like so off thing, but the interview was so good because he spoke so much truth in that performance regarding our first half.
Yeah.
But then he says, I don't know how you are saying Odegaard was we
Who? Who?
we. I hope
Right.
you meant the other people.
Yeah.
All three forwards were horrendous. We created several chances, but missed some passes. But as a result of playing with high progressive speed, don't get it. Yeah, Mr. Raja, thoughts on Martin Odegaard's performance?
I personally think he was one of our better players yesterday.
Hmm.
Um,
Hmm.
but then again, like our midfield was so dysfunctional that like even he looked clueless at times. But
Hmm.
I think overall, leading the press and doing his work, I think he did really good.
Hmm.
But yeah, Zubimendi and Rice, I feel like they were off today. But
Hmm.
then again, like it was more about us not committing to do one thing, right? Like they didn't try to press, or like the high press didn't work at all.
Hmm.
And then like they didn't even sit back after we got the lead, and like we weren't sitting back and
Hmm.
playing the haram ball like fully that. But
Right.
yeah, it was such an odd game. I hope
Hmm.
my feeling is that it's a one-off game. Yeah,
Hmm.
let's see like against Leeds how we bounce back.
Hmm. Hmm.
That's
Good.
my
Good.
view on that.
Yeah. Anything much to add regarding Odegaard? Because I think we spoke a lot about Odegaard when you were talking about our centre backs and Raya.
Hmm.
Aarush, Parth, and Salu, anything to
I
add regarding
mean,
Odegaard?
I need to talk about him, man. I
Go ahead, go
mean,
ahead, go ahead, Parth.
see, if not Raya, who would be my man of the match? It has to be Martin Odegaard
Right.
because I get that he didn't have the final action,
Hmm.
but the all his actions approaching the final actions
Hmm.
were good.
Hmm.
People say he can't run, he ran. People say he can't carry, he carried the ball. People can't say he can ping a pass, he did ping passes. It's
Hmm.
just that if your wingers are making central runs and
Hmm.
if your striker is behind you, how are you
Hmm.
supposed to make a forward pass that connects?
Hmm. Yeah.
And that being about his attacking play. When it came to defending, was he a bit too deep yesterday? I feel yes,
Hmm.
because we were always on the back foot. So Odegaard didn't really have the time to, commit himself and,
Hmm.
go high up pressing United. He just got into a shell. But then again, whenever he had the ball, he did whatever he could. Even off the ball, second half,
Hmm.
defending from the front, he was the guy who did it, and he did it for 96 minutes.
Hmm.
It
Hmm.
wasn't that he did some of the work that is required to be done out of possession. He was at it all the time.
Hmm.
You,
Hmm.
I mean, you can criticize him for not, doing what an attacking midfielder should do, but
Hmm.
when the game states are like this, you just have to grind out a result.
Hmm.
Martin Odegaard just allowed that yesterday. I mean, I like the performance.
Same.
The
Same.
goals, the assists would come.
Hmm.
I'm
Hmm.
sure of that.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah.
Are we ready to call Martin Odegaard an Oasis? Shows water to an Ozil thirsty fan base, but just shows defensive contributions via. Oh my God! Oh wait, first second. I do not know if I agree, but that reference was crazy.
So
Do we
crazy,
call
man.
him an Oasis?
Indeed.
Just for a second, just
Hmm.
imagine Arsenal out of possession
Hmm.
without the work
Hmm.
rate that Odegaard would put.
Hmm.
You see the
Hmm.
distance covered yesterday across the
Hmm.
22 players. Odegaard
Hmm.
still led a kilometer higher than everyone. And
Hmm.
that just tells you not for the fact that he just runs aimlessly like a chicken, but he
Hmm.
actually knows what he's doing and he's
Yeah.
making
Yeah.
the others do exactly that as well. You see
Hmm.
someone like a Saka. Saka is
Hmm.
also someone who's going to be asked to do something when he's not doing something, and he willingly
Hmm.
does it through what the
Hmm.
captain wants. Gyökeres is new
Hmm.
to the attack. He was
Hmm.
also running relentlessly. I think he was one of the best after Odegaard in our side in actually running
Hmm.
and covering the spaces.
Hmm.
But it just tells you that we've gone to a route where you're going to take those risks, you're
Hmm.
willing to progress, and you're
Hmm.
creating even when the end product is not coming. And that is
Hmm.
an average Bruno Fernandes performance without a goal and assist. And that is what the tweet I put about also some hours back, that
Yes.
you play to the platter more, you will
Hmm.
find results. You
Hmm.
can't have Gyökeres as a striker having that
Hmm.
one transitional chance that he fluffed where he just, I mean, you can't make an excuse for that where he just fluffed on the ball there. But
Hmm.
you
Hmm.
can't
Hmm.
have him have one chance in a game
Hmm.
and say that he's not been the best signing. It's the same with
Hmm.
Odegaard as well, man, because you see someone who's running off his socks. It is not just the out of possession, because if you want to listen to anyone on the in the footballing forum right now, they're going to tell you how much out of the ball and off the ball plays an effect to the whole game. And that is something that is happening in the Premier League. You're rerouting to transition. You are
Hmm.
meant to actually do something off the ball as well. And I think Odegaard is on the epitome of creators to do this. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
he's doing it in a game where none of them have turned up. Bro, just
Hmm.
credit the captain for once, man. Like,
Hmm.
yeah, he didn't get a goal and assist. He
Hmm.
was one of our best performers though. I mean,
Hmm.
without his willingness or endeavor to actually make a difference, I don't think that
Hmm.
our press would have, or our structure also would have left remained the same as it was. And
Hmm.
yeah,
Hmm.
obviously you can criticize him on the ball where his release of passes weren't the best, but again, we are talking about the runs that are being made as well. So everything just falls into place later on.
That Bruno Fernandes comparison was so apt.
Yeah.
Perfect
Yeah.
comparison.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Arush, just a small thing. That tweet actually happened, or like, did you post and delete again, or like, what happened?
Thrice, thrice. So I tweeted it with a thread below. Then I wanted to quote tweet it. Then I
Uh,
put it a thread below and I forgot to mention the person whom I took it from. So then I was like, okay, let this video credit come back again. So I deleted it 3 times within a span of 5 minutes. And that's when
uh,
I put it out. But yeah,
Fair enough. Barani says, I clocked the Odegaard a slander gimmick 2 years ago. It was Saka, and he proved himself. For past year, it was Havertz, and now Jokeris is here, and he's too new to slander. So Odegaard is their only stick for us. Fair enough. Yash, hey, welcome, man. Welcome, welcome. Loving Manchester United's tears. Absolutely, dude. We are finally platforming players right with giving Odegaard runners and giving our attackers chance to be them runners rather than being static wide holders.
Yeah.
We'll cook once we sort our lines. Yep, absolutely. Hanji, namaste, sir. आप कैसे हो? How dare you slander Bruno? He'd be better at City than KDB for. Oh, crazy. Okay. The next bit is regarding Arsenal's attack. Now, wait. Before we talk individually regarding Saka, Martinelli, and Jokeris, I want you guys to send in your comments regarding one player first, and then the next player, and then the next player, because we're going to talk about them individually, right? So by the time you guys send in your comments, we'll start with okay, since the big signing, we'll talk about the big signing, Jokeris. Send in your comments regarding Jokeris. In the meantime, I'll just promote a few things. That is FPL. If you guys have not yet joined our FPL, do join in. The code is still right there. The link to our FPL tournament is there in the description, and all the sane, nice conversation, promotion, and the good stuff that we are doing on Twitter comes from a bit from our group chat, obviously, that is on Discord. Discord link has been pinned in the chat as well. Do check it out. Do join us presently. I think. Let me just check it. How many people do we have? Where I'm new to Discord.
20-ish, I think.
Where I'm new to this thing we tweeted. We get 20. I have no idea.
Yeah,
How
19, 20-ish. You get to see it on top of their members.
is it? Show member
Yeah.
list. How many people we have?
Punk.
Okay, we
20
have
members. 20
okay,
members.
we have 20 members. Thank you so much for all the people who are tuned in. Do check it out. Do join us in the conversations. Right there, we talk a lot, even when the matches are not. We talk about the Premier League. We talk about other top five leagues. We talk about FPL. We help out each other while building an FPL team as well, right? So yeah. Speaking about FPL, Odegaard had 13 BCD
BCD. What?
Big chances. What? What is
What
defense.
is it?
BCD? Bonus contribution? What is it?
di- I have no idea. I mean, I had to put in a disclaimer, man, because see, the moment we talk about the attack was so trash yesterday, it will be all over the place. I thought, okay, we'll start one by one. That was the disclaimer about. But yeah, cool. That's me promoting stuff, which I think should be successful. But let's just look at the comments. Uh, Prathamesh Bhai wanted United to win. War a Liverpool supporter, Prathamesh Bhai, you
I
are.
mean, it's not just Prathamesh though. I think almost every Liverpool fan,
Hmm,
creators, all
hmm,
of them were
Yeah.
on United side,
hmm, hmm,
praising
hmm,
United's performance more than Arsenal. And we don't need their validation, bro, to be honest.
hmm,
Play
hmm,
your
hmm.
football.
Yep,
Liverpool
absolutely.
fans don't need our validation.
Hmm, hmm,
Just
hmm.
make that.
Yep. Okay. Regarding FPL, I know I was promoting FPL. Okay. FPL, we will talk in the last 5 to 10 minutes of the stream. Do not ask questions regarding it right now. We'll talk about it in the end. But screw you, man. You got 65 points. How the hell did you get 65 points? Okay. We said Jokeris. We'll stick to Jokeris now, and then we'll go ahead. Okay. Two moments where I almost broke my coffee mug when Martinelli couldn't control a simple pass and hence delayed a ball to Kala with Jokeris and Saka free in the box, and then his reverse pass to Odegaard. I said Jokeris and you brought up Martinelli. This is why I had the disclaimer. We'll talk about one player at each time, but no, we'll have to stick. No, you know what? Bring this comment again when you talk about Martinelli because we have to talk about each player individually because there's a lot of mistakes in that attack, including Saka. Surprisingly, I think United made Hoyland. What? I think United made Hoyland was
Oiling
escape.
scapegoat of the bad results.
We were neither giving him the balls between the lines, neither we were ni-
Ah,
too Sesko. I mean, Hoyland is 22. How can you expect it to lead the line? For a club United reached it. Bro, you had me confusing here. What do you mean? Like neither we are two Sesko? I don't know. But okay.
was on for like how many minutes? 10, 15, 20 minutes?
Huh,
Probably 15 minutes.
Yeah,
Salo, how
me.
many minutes?
I think it was like 20
No,
minutes.
no.
Huh, huh,
65th minute he came.
huh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
more than
25, but
25
20.
minutes.
hmm,
Yeah.
I
hmm.
have got different thoughts on Sesko.
Okay, we'll come to that also because that has been the talking point, right? Jokeris versus Sesko, Jokeris, but yeah. Jokeris looked like Lukaku from his late United. I thought Jokeris like Hoyland, man. It was like bro was literally being a
Ah,
rugby player trying to get fouled. See, it was what it is. I was pissed as well. Like, what the hell were you doing there when you were supposed to make those runs? But yeah, okay. Haaland took 35 minutes to take off versus Wolves versus West Ham in 22. How many more minutes realistically before Jokeris takes off with an open goal play, not penalty? Will he ever get a run away to take off? Okay, here's the thing. Haaland had a preseason with Man City. Jokeris had one and a half game only, right? Prior to that, he barely had any minutes under his belt as well. So to say that he had some preseason to start scoring goals, I think it's unfair to say.
Wait, wait,
Uh,
wait, 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 wait,
good,
wait.
good.
Plus, it's Haaland. Like, I think.
Before,
Hmm,
just as preseason ended, I
hmm,
said this one thing that
hmm.
when the season starts, are we gonna go and say that this player or that player didn't get preseason minutes post their bad performances? Are we
Okay.
doing that right now?
Repeat. Could you repeat? I'm sorry.
So just as preseason ended post the Bilbao game, I was
Hmm.
like, I hope we don't beat around players by saying that they didn't get preseason minutes because we did that with Merino the whole of last season. So are we trying to intend that Gyökeres just because of preseason is not at his best?
Well, I see. I don't remember that comment, but I was just trying to make sense of it because I was like, actually, yeah, you know what? We'll start with you guys, and then I'll come to my point because I'm generally like, what the hell happened with Jokeris yesterday? But here, I will start with Parth. Parth, what did you think regarding Jokeris?
when I was watching the game in real time,
Hmm.
he didn't impress me one bit. I watched the game back.
Hmm.
you know of his faults. I mean, you know everything which he's not good at, and we've pointed it out on the streams time and time again. When
Mm-hmm.
it comes to Gyökeres riding contact, I mean, when he's got his back to goal, and there were many instances where he was up against Delict, he doesn't use his body. He always becomes the smaller person in there who will not contest for the ball. So that was happening time and time again, and you can't hold up the ball if you're doing that when you're up against a defender. But again, when it comes to him contesting for ground duels, he's good. Does he have the running power? He does have the running power. He was making those runs yesterday. The passes were not being found consistently to him. And even, Martinelli at times, he was making good runs. But again, Martinelli was occupying Gyökeres' space, and Gyökeres was at times behind Martinelli and behind the counter attack, which shouldn't be happening.
Yeah.
So was it a performance that would concern me? I'd say no, because did he try to do whatever I expect of him? He did. It just didn't come off. I mean, it happens. But first game.
Yep, yep, yep. Exactly. Raja, what did you think regarding the performance?
So coming to Gyökeres, I mean, I've been saying the same thing for whole summer that like why I don't like Gyökeres at Arsenal, but now since he's here, you have to expect this sort of performance every week, because he cannot become cannot become like Gabriel Jesus or something overnight, and it's never going to happen in his career. So you have to expect that like he doesn't deal well with duels, especially when there's a defender on his back. He always loses the balance and is always on the floor. If you go back to all the streams for how God knows how long I've been ranting the same thing, why are we signing this guy? But okay, now he's here. Let's look at the positives that he offers. One thing I noticed, like he was substituted off at 60 minutes, and at that exact point of time, he was the player with most running done in the game. He covered like 7 kilometers by the time. I think I pointed out in the group chat.
Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yes.
So
Yeah.
you can say like that he's always there for a available for a forward run. He's always on his bike on running onto the boss. So you can expect that from him. So maybe if the midfield and everything is more functional, you'll see more like better. You'll see the better Gyökeres in that instance. But yeah, man, like everyone who's watching, please keep in mind that like you'll see a lot of these sort of performances from Gyökeres, because I've watched him a few times during his time at Sporting, and it's a regular occurrence. But of course, like he'll do well in transition moments where he'll convert few chances. Even yesterday, he had a very good. He got into very good position, but like he lost the ball, where like he left the ball behind. That
Yeah,
was
yeah.
that sort of moments like he'll convert more often than not, but like
Mm,
it just like the inconsistencies are too many.
mm,
But I think he'll do well like once we figure out how to like adapt to him, the way he plays.
mm.
And let's see, like against Leeds, maybe we'll see how it goes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that's my view.
that's sort of fair to say. Arush.
Yeah, I think before the game, there were very few of us who wanted Havertz to start the game.
Mm-hmm.
And it was more so because of the fact, it was more so because of the fact that we know how United are going to approach the game,
Mm,
how relentlessly they would want to win every ball. It's their first game, it's a home game, and all of that. And I
mm,
thought control was something that we would want. And I
mm,
think with Havertz on the pitch, we got it to a certain extent when he
mm.
came on in the 60th minute. What
Exactly.
we got with Gyökeres was obviously everything that's already been mentioned, the
Mm,
intensity, the runs, the channel running, and all of it. But the
mm,
inconsistencies when we're playing off a transition of you're
mm.
supposed to be doing better there.
Yeah.
You say, yeah, it's too dismissive to actually cancel out the fact that it's just one or two chances you've got the whole game.
Mm.
But you are a striker known for this. You're
Yeah.
supposed to
Exactly.
be doing much better than losing on a ball where you're 1v1 with I mean, 1v2, say, with the keep, if you want to include the keeper there. You're
Mm,
running from the left hand side of the channel,
mm,
open, and
mm,
you miss on the ball.
mm,
you can't be doing that when you're in a position where you need to actually double the lead
Hmm.
and say the game is on high stakes there. You're chasing a goal. You
Hmm.
can't be just falling on the ball right there, right?
Hmm.
So in that sense, what everything Raja mentioned, we've had this conversation throughout the summer as to how we see Jokeris. But
Hmm.
again, it's just the first game. I think he was very good in bullying of defenders. I
Hmm.
mean, the defenders also did get the better of him.
Yeah.
We
Hmm.
also didn't play the best way for him to suit us
Hmm.
in the fact that we went long to him. We spoke of Raya in that sense. We spoke of how the others didn't actually do justice to him. And what I think as well is that him and Havertz can also do a good combination in terms of actually, um, I mean, balancing out the transitional play of the things and the long ball play of the things. So in that sense, yes, I do believe it's just the first game
Hmm.
with experience and with the whole side
Hmm.
being platformed better and actually
Hmm.
performing better. I think
Hmm.
it gets better for him on an individual level. But yeah, things do really need to improve. It's not that he's gotten into shot taking actions and he's missed.
Hmm.
He's just not gotten there. If he'd
Yeah.
Correct.
gotten there, I'd be much more pleased with his performance, but he didn't
Hmm.
get there. And
Hmm.
that is to be blamed at him and the team as well, the creators right behind him as well. So
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Initially, I said the same thing, right? His channel runnings was completely confusing for me. He was, I mean, at least like people who watched him in compilations and all, we saw him someone who runs in the left hand side or centrally. And yesterday we saw him do some things on the right hand side. Yes, he did
Mm.
body delete and all of that. But what kind of annoyed me is that he was trying to do things that he's not good at. Like he went on to the right side. Yeah, he won the ball and he's trying to lay it off. Not even that. He was going there. Instead of running with the ball into the box where he had that opportunity, he tried to cross it to somebody who's not there in the box. I don't know if you guys. I don't remember the exact
yeah,
uh,
it
moment
was
it
in the
was.
first
In the
half itself.
41st,
In
around the
the
41st
first
minute.
half, he found Martinelli, but in the second half, he tried it and he skied it. So yeah.
Ah,
No, in
yeah,
the
yeah.
No,
first
no,
half
this was
also he slid,
in the
Acha.
first half,
guided,
around the
right?
41st minute, he
Hmm.
was on the
Yeah,
right hand side and he crossed it like
yeah.
Hmm.
way to the left.
He overshot that.
Yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
exactly. I thought if he just ran into the box, he would have probably gotten a shot at near post, like something, because there was no like the defense was far away from him, and he could have still driven into the box, and something could have happened. That's where I was like little bit like, okay, your natural instinct is to run into the box, and that day, that moment, it felt like he was trying to do something else that was not natural to him. So that was my only criticism for him. And yeah, Parth, what did you think?
One of my biggest pet peeves with Gyökeres is he needs to calm down with the going to the ground stuff, man. I mean, he does that deliberately. I'm convinced of that. I mean,
Hmm.
he thinks that this league is too soft for him to be given fouls for what he was
Hmm.
doing yesterday. The referee Simon Hooper had a very high threshold, and he
Hmm.
wasn't taking none of that.
Hmm.
It happened versus Euro. He
Hmm.
just goes to ground for nothing,
Hmm.
and you can see that it isn't that he's getting bullied by the defender. He's
Hmm.
just like, okay, I'll contest for the duel, and then
Hmm.
I'll be like, if I'm not able to get anything of it, I'll just go to ground. And
Hmm.
he was literally
Parth,
hoping to win fouls. You've said that.
Parth,
Hmm.
raja
Parth,
Raja said it.
I have news for you. That's average Gokares game every like it's been like
Yeah,
that forever.
that is
It
how
doesn't
I
change.
started off my point. At, on the stream, we pointed this out many times just to see it in action, and I don't feel like it's a trait Gyökeres has where he can't do stuff. It was just that he was not trying to do. He was just
Hmm.
going back to his old ways of functioning. That
Hmm.
won't
Hmm.
work in the Premier League.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Not that functioning. I don't think he has the physical ability to withstand contact. It doesn't like you can't teach that one. Like it's his body. So
Hmm. Yeah.
It was just weird, man.
Hmm.
It didn't occur to me as if he was not able to do it. He was just like, okay, let's go to ground.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Next, we'll talk about Saka, but there's that one interesting point that people have brought it up. So, load up your Saka comments, and in the meantime, we'll talk about the other things that I think were brought up. Wait, 97 goals in 102 appearance. Striker had zero shots. Worrying or Stakeham, that was his first since 2003, since 2023 when he was at Coventry. Is
Oh,
it?
yeah, it's pretty crazy that he had zero shots as well. I thought he had a shot at least. He didn't have a shot.
Um,
No. I think it's like from what I have seen from Gyökeres till now in whatever he's played at Arsenal, he's a
Hmm.
kind of he's a striker in a very traditional sense that he
Hmm.
needs service, and
Hmm.
if the team plays good, he'll play good, and if the
Hmm.
team looks bad, he will look awful. Like he
Hmm.
has no effect on the game,
Hmm.
and I think that was the case where I don't think he had no effect yesterday. I think he did have those runs as a lot of the
Hmm.
panelists said, but
Hmm.
I think it's also you have to understand that in the way of football we want to transition to, it's so instinctive, it's very
Hmm.
instinctive, and it's going to
Yeah.
take some time for all the attackers to rewire themselves a bit. And I think a
Hmm.
lot
Yeah.
of comments also said that there's a lot of fatigue from how we used to play, and it
Hmm.
was pretty evident in many of our actions, like how like we were always looking to go up top with Yorkers, where it's like even the manager in that, not just the players, even the manager has to learn to
Hmm.
implement a new style, and it was evident it wouldn't work with Yorkers.
Hmm.
And I think like even some of the passes into Yorkeres where you would see
Hmm.
something like Havertz holding the ball up and laying it on. That's just not Yorkeres' game. He's too clunky, you could say, for playing a game like that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So I think it's just I think it's I would say I would agree with Arush that he should have had a more of an impact, and I really didn't like the one chance he had, which he should have at least got a shot
Hmm.
off.
Hmm.
But I think it's more of a case of the more you play, the more you learn your
Yeah.
teammates, and I think it's going to improve. But
Hmm.
I have concerns as to what is the ceiling of that, and I think
Mm-hmm.
that's the only thing which was deterring us from the Gyökeres signing. I think all over the summer that yes, it will improve. Like, but how much better could Gyökeres get at Arsenal? So yeah,
Hmm.
I think that's to be seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just give us 15. No, that is a very realistic target. That is very, very good target, to be honest. Um,
Nah,
yeah. Yeah. Good, 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 Parth.
bro, I was just thinking of that Gyökeres performance and thinking of everything that's been said on the stream about him, about his ability to ride contact, about him going to ground, and about him running like a tractor. Bro, that guy on transitions yesterday, I don't want to be that person, but
Don't
he
forget the
looks
first
so,
touch as well, by the way.
he looks so stiff.
Wait, wait. It is just the first game week. We'll give five.
Yeah.
Let 5 to 6 game weeks happen.
I think like
I just wanted to say that, man.
when he starts the sprint, he looks very stiff, but when he's in full flow, he's pretty quick.
Ah,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Don't worry. Don't worry. I mean, like, let's not get into that point already
yeah,
because to single him out just because, like, I know we are talking about Yorkers only, and that's why they are like all the defects are coming out. But yesterday, the whole attack was so dysfunctional. To say that he's a flop immediately or like,
ah,
huge concerns is like too soon in my opinion. But
Yep.
it's fair. Like how Alco says, I don't think it's fair when we didn't create much for him in the box. His issues was something we know already, and he has the grit to learn, and he might.
yeah.
Let's not
And
give. Yeah.
that is the first thing I said. I liked his performance. I mean, he did what he does. So
Hmm.
yeah, yes,
Using him as Kai when he isn't Kai is yeah. Yep.
uh,
Exactly.
yep.
Exactly. Arsenal attack is. I think I kind of agree with this point Barani made here. Arsenal attack is fighting the muscle memory like an athlete changing diet or training pattern takes time to adapt. That is very fair to
Mm.
say.
Yep.
We
And
also
Just
um,
compare the same thing to what United was doing yesterday.
mm,
They had new signings, but they had signings who already play a counter-attacking style.
yeah, yeah,
It
exactly.
wasn't difficult for them to adapt.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Simple.
Yeah. I think 10 non-penalty goals this season realistic. I hope he overperforms. Hey, he's very known. He's very well known to overperform. So I guess let's keep it at 10 and hope for 20 or 25. But yeah, it is what it
I
is.
mean, he played it smart, like he didn't touch the XG versus United so that it just look at zero and it doesn't look like he's underperforming. So he's playing 3D chess as well. Against Leeds, he might just get 2, 3 goals like that for fun,
Mhm.
and he might
And
four
Charlie Austin was the guy who was like, he'll struggle against big sides, but he'll be a flat track bully in the Premier League. I take
Mhm.
that every day of the week. I
Yeah.
want him to do that.
he
Mhm.
Yeah.
wants for that.
But
Yeah.
for that, you need to start Havertz also versus the big clubs. But
Huh.
Arteta didn't do that. So
Mhm.
that's
Hey,
that's one plus one, bro. I
There
mean,
is a
one plus one minus.
there is a reason why Kai Havertz didn't start against Manchester United yesterday.
What's it?
Kai Havertz is needed against big teams as a
Oh,
starter.
oh, oh,
Ooh.
oh.
There's a difference. Chill, bro. It's fine.
United fans in the chat, pun
Shut it up.
was
Once.
intended, bro. It
Arteta,
was intended.
Arteta pump faked United with Gyökeres.
If you want a
Fades.
ball playing forward, no, no, you are not taking this forward. Distracting it. If you want a ball playing forward, we should have gone for Pedro. Only goal scoring good. Only goal scoring good on ball and player are Isaac and Kane. The slant is insane. Yeah, yeah. That's what we give it
Oh,
time.
that rhymed, bro. That
Uh,
rhymed well.
give it 5 to 6 game weeks, and then probably we can have a serious conversation. But
For
yeah,
I
for a
mean, are
guy
you
who's
sure?
got for a guy who's got this celebration, I've got plenty of time for him,
yeah.
man.
And
I
also, are
don't
you
think
sure
I
you
don't.
want to judge on the 5 to 6 games that we
Yeah,
started the
exactly. The
season with,
first
bro?
five, six
That is also true. That is
are
also.
insane. Yeah.
I thought the first 5 to 6 games has a good mix of mid-table and the title charge teams, right? So I thought in
Which
that way
team
we
is
can have
mid-table?
That is not a good mix, bro. That is
not
not a
not
good mix.
mid-table, but okay,
There's only
bottom.
Leeds who's like bottom. We have Forest also in between.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, fair enough. Okay, the next player that I want to talk about is uh, yeah, is Saka. We'll start with Saka, guys. We'll start with Saka. Yeah, comments and concurrent views. 19 of you out there, do let us know what are your thoughts on Bukayo Saka's performance. So this time we'll start with the panel. Raja, what are your thoughts on it?
Saka has been off for a while.
Mm,
He didn't look great today as well, but
yep.
yesterday, I mean, yeah,
Mm,
yeah. It's hard to explain like what happened there, but he
mm,
was also getting basics wrong. Like
mm,
he wasn't able to beat his man all the time. Even
Hmm.
when he's gotten past him, the choices haven't been that the best options.
mm,
It's kind of weird what's going on with our attack.
mm,
But yeah, I mean, I hope like this is a one-off thing and will improve by the next game week. I'll give a pass on this one
mm,
since we got the 3 points. So yeah,
mm,
hashtag we move.
mm. Okay. Uh, no. Charles says Mbemo or Saka in this game. Where does the panel stand? Guess who worked hard versus who worked smart. Ooh, good question. I guess regarding Saka. Who wants to answer this?
Uh, okay, so
Hmm.
yeah, obviously Mbemo worked smart because like he wasn't tracking back. He just stayed at the halfway line and just
Hmm.
was chasing the balls.
Yeah.
So I guess like he worked smart, and also I think United were good, man. Like they draw up a plan against us, or like
Hmm.
over the preseason. I
Yeah.
guess like they had time to plan for this game and executed it on point.
Hmm. Hmm.
We somehow like we ran more than them,
Hmm.
like 5, 7, 8 kilometers more than as a whole team, and
Hmm.
still look like clueless all game. So I don't
Hmm.
know how that works, but
Hmm.
it's such a weird game. I don't know how to even explain what happened.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, Saka worked hard, but then again, like when
Hmm.
it was time to show the cleverness in the final third, he lacked it basically.
Hmm. 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 Shaw realized his career is on the line. He decided not to be nice to Saka anymore. I think the referees also didn't help the situation where Saka kept getting
Nah.
kicked and kept getting uh, taken down. But the referees were like, no
I
foul, no
think
foul.
Saka
But
has a similar tendency to Gyökeres. He goes down too easily at times on
huh?
contact. Yeah, I do feel that. At
No,
times,
I feel the
yesterday,
polar opposite though.
I
Nah,
feel
Saka
yesterday.
is one of the strongest wingers in the
No, no,
world.
I'm not saying he's not strong, but I think he was looking for contact yesterday to release
Huh,
the.
huh.
Okay.
Right.
I mean, with a
Hmm.
crowd right next to you trying to rile you up and stuff like that, bro,
Yeah,
I play
But
it. But Hooper as well, bro, he didn't give some of those fouls when he
Hmm.
was just thrown on the ground from the back with a
Hmm.
nudge at the back. So in
Hmm.
that sense, I think his
but
physicality, even during preseason, has been at the very top.
yeah.
And I
yeah,
think it's just that he's not finding the right combinations to actually take on
Hmm.
his man. And I don't think that it was fair for us to judge him also on that.
no,
It,
I mean that he looks for contact when the pressure is on, which I don't feel
yeah.
is sometimes right.
Okay.
Like
I think
The
that's
the
increasingly
attackers
the trend with the best of players currently, I
Hmm.
would say,
yeah,
in the current modern football, though.
Hmm.
That's
The
true.
attacker should have read the room, man. I mean, we were just going down at the slightest of contact. You can't be doing that when the referee is clearly
The
not in a
referee was
mood to
not
give
at
you
all
foul,
happy with
give
us.
you fouls.
I felt
Yeah.
he should have.
And in modern football, the major point of actually going to ground is to actually get some control in the game, right? You win a free kick
Yeah.
and then you try to get the game back on your hands. So in that sense, Saka does it very smartly, I would say. He knows when to go down, he knows when to not go down. Even when he's going down, he would rather get up and try to get on that ball again. And that is what I think Odegaard was doing yesterday when he was fouled plenty of
Hmm.
times. Yeah, Saka, yeah, I think his even as bad as he looks like, his physicality is on the very top. So it's nothing related to
Yeah.
fitness, I would say. So that is my only positive about him. But he really needs to work his ass hard because he is in my FPL team. So anyone who's in my FPL team, you need to perform, bro. Like, what do you mean, bro?
Let's not go there yet. Let's not go there yet. Shubh, luck saved Arsenal from getting pump fade. Well, Shubh, I hope you are enjoying your time on stream. Welcome to the community. I hope you are subscribed as well. To answer this question, Shubh, I think you guys didn't help yourself because you guys got into great positions, but guess what you did? You pulled off nothing. Thank you so much for all
Hmm.
3 points. Uh,
I
okay.
think we are due a bit of luck, to be fair.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I think Arsenal has been so unlucky, especially last season. So many of our games where we played good went against us. So I think we're
Mm,
due a bit of luck, and I think a lot of people really discard the luck factor in winning league titles.
mm,
Where like I can count on Doku's foul on McAllister, where
mm,
that decision goes to City's favor, and they don't draw points at Anfield, and there are many such points and such results which have gone in City's favor over the years,
mm,
which have tend to not gone in our favor.
mm.
So I think we are due a bit of luck, and I
And
hope it continues.
I'll just say who celebrated that FA Cup victory, saying we've beaten Arsenal, we've schooled Arsenal.
Mm.
So I think we can say the
Only
same.
only to get kicked out in the fourth round. Like you need to mention that as well.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just saying we can say that as well. We
Mm,
beat this United super team.
yeah.
Yep, yep.
We'll take a few comments and we'll get back to the conversation. Doesn't look like the same after the injury. His first touch is off, can't get past Shaw. Also, did you notice he moved away from the touchline when
Yep.
Havertz came on? He played more centrally. Yep, exactly. It's a different style of play that Arsenal have been trying to implement. Those are the reasons why our entire attack looked so flawed. So completely saying that or this, that, and whatever regarding the attackers is not right. At the same time, it doesn't mean that we can't criticize for the kind of performances or the positions that they got into and not do anything about it. That's what we're trying to have a conversation
But
about. Yeah.
I'd say that one of
Mm,
my biggest grudges with Arteta has been how he's been utilizing Saka.
mm,
Him being the best attacker of the team and him hugging the touchline is what used to happen. But
mm,
from what I've seen in the preseason and even what I was seeing yesterday,
mm,
he occupies more central positions. He plays in that half space. He isn't hugging the touchline anymore, and it
mm.
is his fullback who's supporting him.
Yeah.
So on that front, on the platforming front, I
Mm,
felt that it was a great game by Arteta. I mean, a great tactical game by Arteta. But when it
mm,
comes to Saka, will I say that Luke Shaw isn't a good defender? He is. I mean,
mm,
I rate him highly. When he's
mm,
fit, he's one of the best in the league.
mm,
So him not Saka not dribbling past him was an issue.
mm,
Yes, but first game of the season,
mm, mm,
it
I
can't be
mean,
a recurring pattern though.
mm.
at least Saka is giving Shaw a chance to compete in the World Cup spot. So he's just playing fair to his English teammate as well. So you need to put context into place, guys.
I'm
Mm,
I'm just throwing this thing around. All right,
mm, mm.
Bukayo Saka on the left wing for some
No,
minutes. For
no.
some minutes, Nana,
I know.
hear me out.
We've seen this against PSG. We've seen this against Madrid. We've seen this in the preseason. We saw that even in dying minutes yesterday. I completely get it, but I
I'm
don't know.
I'm not saying this because I want him to move from the right to the left. I'm just saying that can't he play there?
He can, he can. I don't know if you remember the 21-22 season. I think it was when
Mm-hmm.
that goal against Newcastle on the
Martinelli,
left. Yeah, I remember that
Martinelli,
really well.
you're right.
Yep, yep,
Yeah,
Hmm.
yep.
yeah.
That will always be iconic for me. But yeah, you can't even say Saka has continued being poor from preseason. Because in preseason he was beating his man
Yeah.
constantly. Looked like Saka was playing with a rock inside his boot.
It's just a weird performance. That's what
He
it's
just
like.
looked out of ideas for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't him not being sharp.
Yeah.
He was just using that same dribbling technique to get past show all the time. That
Mm-hmm.
didn't really work.
Mm-hmm.
It's a,
Uh, he wait, these one right? Yeah.
uh,
He has lost mobility with injury, and that happens with hamstring injury. I'm scared, but I'm hoping he comes back.
Yeah.
It will, yeah, yeah. We'll come back to this in the very end. Fact, Salman, people disregard luck factor with winning in any sport. Every winning athlete owes their career to luck
Yeah.
and will acknowledge it too. Max cheating to win. Oh, damn. Crazy. Crazy.
that's the
Uh,
most interesting topic in sports history. Yeah,
yeah. Parth, no, don't move like Ian Wright. I don't die on that, and don't die on that hill. We already don't have a left wing. Let him cook it right wing.
I
Switch me.
switch mid games. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Hmm.
was just proposing him to go on the left hand side just for some time, man. Just to
Hmm,
have a
hmm,
I
ball.
think in preseason there were some instances where we were seeing that
hmm,
just because they play so centrally, it's not more like going on the wing completely, just
hmm,
attacking from the left channel and attacking from the right channel,
hmm,
rather than
Please, please don't take my word for it being about shifting Saka to the left. I'm not preaching that. I'm just saying he had an off game, and I was just throwing that question of can he play on the left.
hmm,
That
hmm.
that's all. Nothing else.
And for a change, he did do well from that
Yep.
last attack that
Yep.
we
Yeah.
had.
Yeah.
The Noni chance, I think.
Mm-hmm.
He beat two
Yeah.
man. That just gave me, the Newcastle flashback.
Yeah,
Hmm.
exactly.
that's what it's saying.
Exactly. Yep,
Class,
yep,
bro.
yep.
Class.
Uh, as Mourinho would say, United played so well, so they can take the ball home. Arsenal will take those 3 points. Absolutely. Guys, send in your comments regarding Martinelli. I will take in few comments regarding Saka in the meantime. Please be kind, I beg you. It was a trash day for the whole attack, but I beg you, please. If I see Martinelli running on the right, I might have an anger. Oh God. More than Martinelli is wrong. What?
Saka to
Okay,
make
yeah. More
what
than Martinelli, is it wrong to ask Saka to make
good game.
more chemistry with Gyökeres? He cannot live by food from Odegaard and Benoit all the time. That is fair to
That's
say, but
true.
again, that is the thing, no? Like, see,
That,
we've known
that's
Gyökeres to make left channel runs. Yesterday,
yeah.
he
That's
was
the
making right channel
dynamics.
runs. Saka had no idea where to run to. So yeah, that was the confusion that was brought up. Yeah, it was just
Yeah.
yeah, whatever, man. Yesterday's attack was just shit in my opinion, but it is what it is. We got 3 points. Nothing much to say. Anything else to add regarding Saka, or shall we move to Martinelli?
Yeah,
My number
for sure.
11.
Mm-hmm.
My left winger.
The fact
Yeah.
that we took him as the 11th player today as well is crazy.
Uh, uh, I mean, that was oh, whatever, man. Okay. Mbappe Nelly trying to pull a bicycle, brother. You ain't him. You cannot even do basic shit. Check your password. Okay. Guys, bring in objective points.
I
We'll try
mean,
to keep it that. Yeah.
the Mbappe Nelly conversation started with a certain someone called Garnacho who won the Puskas Award trying a bicycle kick. So,
Mm,
like there's a pattern there. He wants to be Garnacho, but he doesn't
mm,
have to be because he's better than him. So
mm,
that's just the conversation we're touching there. But the only positive, I remember one thing that he did was the Color Fury offside attempt. And the second best thing I know about him that he did is he clocked 35.5 kilometers per hour. I'm
mm.
Yeah.
happy with that, bro. I'm happy with that. I
It's
don't remember anything more.
34.5, not 35.
Fine. Okay, yeah. That's
I, I,
it's
I like
35.5 on Footmob, by the way.
Huh.
I like the
No, no, no.
position he
It's
got in when he was
34.5, no?
Sir.
35.5.
like when he was
On
central, and then I think he
Mm.
misplaced the pass to Odegaard, was it? And
Yeah.
I just like
Yeah,
that, but I like that attack. Like, I mean, that was a good sign. I mean,
yeah.
at least he had he had the
Intent,
idea
bro,
to do that.
intent.
Yeah, he had the intent to do it. I mean, we have seen it so often in the past where he just goes on
Mm,
head down and
mm,
just goes on in that position. So I
mm,
mean,
mm,
yeah, the execution was off for everyone. I'm not going to single out one player
mm,
Yeah, already who's being singled out a lot. So
mm,
I'm gonna be nice
mm,
to him.
mhm,
But yeah, I think it's pretty obvious that
mm,
I don't know how adding a new left wing would solve a lot of our chemistry issues, but at least it will be a left wing who's new and who's at least we can build new chemistries. I think that would be also really interesting to see in the
mhm,
future.
Martinelli would be such a good runner. Yeah, exactly this. He'd do very well in athletics, man. I'm not even lying. He can represent Brazil, bro.
Okay, okay. Let's get back to something objective. I think Sanchit has a fair point regarding this. Even Leo wouldn't have done well yesterday. Half of the time, Martinelli had to cover for Calafiori. Even Rice had a bad day. Yeah, that's what yesterday was so bad that it just didn't make any sense. Like you had one of the best attackers in the league playing on the right wing, and he was so poor. And like Martinelli, who
Nah,
is not
man.
being that well, also he was very poor. Yeah, defensively he has helped out a lot, which we'll come back to the point when we talk about the substitution that he brought on. But uh, we'll see.
I honestly don't agree with even a Leo won't have done anything. Martinelli got in those
Okay.
positions where he was on the counter and where
Hmm.
he was on transitions.
Okay.
It was
Hmm.
Martinelli's decision making which let us down. And it was even Gyökeres and Saka's. I'm not saying that
Hmm.
Martinelli didn't do his best, but
Hmm.
it's just about having better attackers with better decision making. That's all.
Hmm. Hmm.
Mm. Did
Fair enough.
Martinelli have a shot?
I don't
Ha ha,
think
he
so.
did, he
Yeah, yeah,
did.
yeah. The
He cut
meme
in
was
Yeah,
his.
the ground one, the
yeah,
ground
Hmm.
yeah.
shot, no? Yeah,
See,
yeah.
The
I
meme.
thought he cut in well, but then he passed the ball to the keeper, bro. I was like, where is the shot?
Mbappe style finish by the way.
Oh
Mbappe
god.
Yeah,
Nelly.
it was on the near post as well.
Mbappe Nelly.
Hmm. Whatever, man. Only person that is optimistic about fraud. Okay, so okay. I don't believe the tactics doesn't. No, I believe the tactics don't help the left wing and especially mediocre player like Martinelli. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Good point.
Uh,
But
hmm,
I can slander Martinelli for how much time I want to, but that guy was our best player on the counter attack, man. He was always running. He was the first one to get up the pitch. He did
hmm,
that time and time again.
hmm,
Again,
hmm.
he puts in the hard yards, but he does nothing after that.
Yep, yep, yep. Chemistry is a difference between a difference when players are of different similar qualities. But these two moments I said, are you saying even Ndoye wouldn't have done better
Yep,
quality is
I
quality?
agree.
Yep, yep. That is fair to say. I'm just yeah.
Finding
Okay.
ways to defend Martinelli. Yeah.
Nah,
I mean,
what?
see, you can defend him as much as you want, but
Hmm,
he doesn't give you any room to do that.
hmm,
Bro,
hmm.
that pass to Odegaard yesterday, man.
Even,
He
even
was
that
running. He
even
just
that
picked
said
it.
even that sent me to another plan. I just couldn't understand what the hell was that. I mean, I
No, I
get
could understand. I could
the
understand
intent.
what the hell, but what the hell was the execution, bro?
Yeah,
Like, okay,
yeah.
bro, you are trying to divert the attack from the center, play a pass to the creator who can play a cross straight in the box.
Hmm.
Who gives a lofted ball there, bro?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the yeah.
Yeah.
The,
Coming to Martinelli,
hmm,
yeah, I mean, like, there's no point beating a dead horse.
hmm,
It's obvious. It's obvious. Like, we have to have a signing there, and if Arsenal don't sign a player on the left wing, forget about the league, forget about the Champions League, everything.
hmm.
It's, yeah. I'm so done with like whatever I've been seeing for the past 2 years.
Fair
Uh,
enough. Fair enough. I
yeah.
feel like great winger does well regardless of match unless he has fatigue or
I
not.
agree.
Hmm, yeah, yeah. This path revisionism of Martinelli bring back Ryan. Okay. Aarush, do you have anything else to add to this, or shall we go
To
in?
the comment that came just now.
No, 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 no. It's Gandu behavior. I meant regarding Martinelli.
Nah, man, we've got 3 points, man. What are you talking about individual players now, bro? Like, move
Mm-hmm.
on, bro. 11 players done. Talk about the bench now, bro. I think we talked about the bench as well.
Yeah, yeah. We'll talk.
Also,
Oh, go ahead.
also, do you all notice the fact that none of the Arsenal fans brought in the factor that Dowman didn't play the game? Why was he not given minutes and stuff like that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but Odegaard had a stinker, right?
Yeah, 100%. 180 not he didn't come off the bench. So you think he's gonna get sold this window?
Odegaard had a stinker, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, looks like it's a natural process to talk about the real title contenders, Liverpool as well, I think.
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah. Okay. Actually, one last thing. Regarding Lonnie Madueke, I thought we'll talk about Lonnie Madueke and wrap up the Arsenal bit of
Yeah.
conversation. Yeah. Lonnie Madueke, what did you guys think about the cameo? I thought he was trying, but at the same time, that was
Yeah.
again poor.
The
We'll start
whole
with going.
yeah, the I'm just talking about Arsenal perspective. I'm saying the
Yeah, yeah.
whole Arsenal perspective yesterday was just trying, bro. There was no execution at all.
Hmm, hmm,
Apart
hmm,
from that one goal coming, bro, I don't know how you would defend this performance if
hmm,
it was a draw save.
hmm,
So
hmm,
in
hmm,
that sense, yeah, um, yeah,
hmm.
Madueke.
Yeah, yeah. Parth.
Yeah.
Yeah, just the same thing you talked about, man. He was trying, but nothing was happening. But
Hmm, hmm.
at least he was trying. I'm fine with that.
Yeah. Raja and Sallu, like in that way, in that order.
Yeah, okay. So Madueke.
Hmm.
Yeah, he looked like he had on those Timberland boots on, man. Like his first touch was so off yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah, it was horrible to watch
Hmm,
his cameo, but he did try defensively. I was worried actually when like
hmm,
he took off, Arteta took off Martinelli and he
hmm,
came on, especially in a transition game
hmm,
when like United had Mbemo, like such dangerous players. I was actually worried like
hmm,
he'll not put in the effort and we might lose our way.
hmm,
But I think he did well in that aspect. But like going when it comes to ball carrying, I mean, I expect much better than him. Like
hmm,
he's losing the ball after a couple of touches every time. It
hmm,
was horrible to watch.
hmm, hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, if all these don't make Arsenal board sign a left winger, I
Hmm.
mean, yeah, just put that what do they call it? Top four in the bag, bro.
Raja starts speaking like it's a question in an exam.
Yeah.
What did you think?
Reference
So
Rama,
to
what?
context. Reference to
acha, so
context.
so Madu Eke,
1.1.1.
Uh,
Rama, but the best bit was there's no point in beating a dead horse.
oh, man.
Bro, my
Ah,
expectations from my left winger are in the gutter. I
mhm,
literally I see one good thing there. I'll be like he's the best left winger on planet
Yeah,
Earth.
you'd see tweets from Parth on like five different this thing on the player doing good for us. That's just how we are, bro. We're just so try hard at the
But
moment currently.
there's no need to worry.
mhm,
He's
mhm.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, I, I don't think it's fair to talk regarding Sesko because I thought it was not much to do. But we'll take like one or two words from each guys because we've got fans of Sesko in this panel, right? So Luke, now man, see if you bring up points regarding that is not happening, that is not part that's relevant to the conversation. Why will I bring it up and disrupt the conversation? You know? So bring up points regarding the conversation. I'll bring it up obviously. Now we're talking about Sesko. Bring up points about Sesko. Cool. Yeah, we'll start with Raja. What did you think about Sesko's cameo?
What did he do though? He, he was even Gabriel was like beating him in the air. Like yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he just joined them. So let's see how he evolves over the season. I think he'll have good chemistry with Mbemo and Konya. I think it's a United fans should be excited about that attack.
Cool, cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else to add from Aarush and Parth
Just
regarding
asked me to
Sesko?
say
Mm.
two words. Good signing.
Okay, fair enough. Aarush.
I think yeah, he did decent. I think the
Mm,
hold up play that he had over there in
mm,
that one instance when Uga Ugarte flied the ball on for a sixer. I think that pass, that action from Sesko is quite crazy because he took off like two players from that attack, from that
uh,
defensive pattern.
mm,
So
mm.
in that sense, good. I think he had a couple of headers which went wayward as well, but his height is a big, big advantage for United.
Yep, yep.
And I think the major thing that I noticed for United over there as well was they
Mm,
didn't have bodies in the box when they
mm,
tried
Mm-hmm.
getting
yeah.
crosses and stuff like that.
Mm,
So what I did see post-match reaction from United fans, post-match reaction from United fans was also the fact that they wanted Sesko to start the game.
Mm,
Yeah.
And what it does look like now is that they would want him even more with his cameo that he put in. But I
mm,
would honestly play Mason Mount there because I think he was really, really good over there. Him
mm,
and Cunha rotating there was also great. So
mm,
yeah,
mm.
I mean you're signed for such a huge price and you're gonna end up playing there. And
Yeah, yeah.
you might just do well because you're a um good player who fits into that attacking three of theirs. So yeah.
Bullets.
Ineos, are you mad?
Yes, are you mad? How fair enough.
Bro,
Uh-huh.
just for your information thing, Ogate's biggest admirer is Raja. Just putting it out there.
Yeah. He
My
Mhm.
likes his
God,
nickname
Ugarte.
also.
He
I
does.
just, yeah, yeah, Ugarte, yeah.
because, because the moment, if you guys are on Twitter, right, the moment Ugarte got subbed on, I was like, where is Raj's
No,
tweets? Because the first thing he said is, yeah, the moment Ugarte came on, I knew we were going to win.
Sometimes we
he was
predict
like
Yeah.
actions
leveling
even
three.
before Raja would react.
Yeah, yeah. Oh man, but yeah, that's regarding Arsenal, and I thought we spoke in depth regarding all of it. I shared the conversations as well. A few simple things I thought we could just simply uh, talk about is like how Amaram was happy with Manchester United's performance and can beat anyone. If that is so, Amaram, do us one help. Go winning against Chelsea, Liverpool, and Etihad on both legs and not just at Old Trafford. That is, if you can win at Old Trafford.
Yep.
Uh, Mikel Arteta said he was disappointed and the players were disappointed in spite of getting 3 points briefly. That's what he said. Martin Odegaard goes on levels with Patrick Vieira on 71 Premier League wins as an Arsenal captain.
As an
Uh,
Arsenal, what?
as an Arsenal
Captain.
captain. Yep, absolutely. My captain. I think Salu, I believe that you've got to leave.
Yeah.
See you, bro.
Yeah.
Bye
Okay, then
guys.
we'll see
Bye
you soon.
bye.
Yeah. Bye, bye, bye. Bye,
Bye.
bye. Yeah, the rest of the Premier League. Let's talk. Chelsea's performance. Did you guys get to watch? Because I watched highlights and I thought was like, what? Okay, Parth, go ahead. Okay, Cole Palmer. Where is Cole Palmer, guys? Any Chelsea
Hi.
fans in the comments? Where's Cole Palmer? Uh,
Chilling, bro.
yeah. Aarush and Raju, did you guys watch the game?
Yeah, I watched the
Yeah,
whole
yeah, I
game,
did watch.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You
Uh,
gonna
Ch-
ask you.
yeah, Aarush, go ahead.
Yeah, I think Chelsea started the game off really well. It looked like they're gonna take advantage. Was it?
Mm-hmm.
Whose ground was it was at Stamford Bridge, no? Yeah,
Stanford Bridge,
Stamford.
yeah.
Stamford Bridge.
Stamford.
I
Stanford.
thought they started really well, and
Mm,
over the game, Palace just got better, and some
mm,
of the chances that they were producing through Munoz from the right, and then just this guy Adam Wharton's clip passes from
mm,
the
Yep.
center to either of Mateta, Eze, or Sar and stuff like that. Those were working. And then
mm,
the controversial moment came where apparently new rules were created and stuff like
mm,
that, where
mm,
Eze can just strike the goal, celebrates.
mm,
Post that 1 minute, you come to VAR and say
mm,
that you can't block off a player just like that. But
mm,
then different games have different rules, different grounds have different rules. So you
mm,
just got to accept them, to be honest. But
mm,
in
mm,
the end, they were very dominant.
mm,
Chelsea, I would say. Um, some of the new signings also played. I think this guy Gittins also played, who didn't really do much in that favor.
mm.
Joao Pedro also didn't really do much in his
Nah.
favor to all
Mm.
those guys with the FPL. Um, I think their best player was this guy, the 18-year-old defender, no, that Achimpong guy.
Chimpong.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he was I think the best player on the pitch on that day as well. And
Okay.
yeah,
And
Chelsea,
Achimpong started as a center back.
Mm,
yeah, he was very controlled. He controlled the game really well in that sense.
Yep.
mm,
And yeah,
mm,
I think there was nothing more to talk about. There was nothing really that happened. And 0-0 is the best for all the
mm,
rivals who are competing for the title as well. So
mm, mm,
good
mm,
thing.
I just don't like this woke Maresca ball, man. I could see players being in positions where they shouldn't be.
mm,
Mm,
Enzo Fernandez was higher up the pitch, man. He was occupying the right half space, or he was actually the right back at times.
mm,
Cucurella inverting, Cucurella being their most aggressive attacker. I mean, it's just a bit odd.
mm,
And Maresca is known for a position heavy. football, and you could see that, man. I mean,
mm,
it's the same structure that Arteta uses. It was the same structure that Maresca used. So yeah, I
mm,
mean, it will click, but when it doesn't, it just doesn't.
mm. Raja, thoughts on the Chelsea game?
Yeah, I mean,
Huh?
they were like playing like Arsenal against low blocks, basically.
Mm,
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
and and
Yep.
and they don't have someone like Odegaard to control as well.
mm,
I
mm,
mean, Caicedo can only do so much. So they
mm,
were inverting Mr. Cucurella
mm,
into those left half spaces and doing something, but I don't know, it didn't work. But I
mm.
more than Chelsea, I want to appreciate Crystal Palace how good they are.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
good.
Oliver Glasner. I mean, bro, this team is going to be really hard to break down for
Mm,
any team.
mm,
But I don't know if they lose Gahey, maybe it's gonna be a bit hard for them to play like this. But wow,
mm,
I was really impressed with how well they were defending, and they didn't give an
Agree.
inch to Chelsea in the final
Yeah.
third.
mm,
It was really good to watch in terms of hate watching. I
mm,
actually loved it.
mm.
But
Uh,
yeah, I captained Cole Palmer. I was like hoping something in the FPL, but okay, it's okay. I take Chelsea losing points over I'm me losing points in FPL. So it
okay.
was a productive day in that sense.
Salah, Saka, Haaland. Three players there, and he chose Cole Palmer, bro.
Yeah, man. You see
Gone
Cole
work
Palmer
and
coming up
gone
against
broke.
any half decent team, just take him out of your FPL team, bro. I mean, it isn't rocket science.
Mm-hmm. Apparently, they want Kiwior to replace Gehi.
No,
Okay.
no, no. Kivior is
Random.
Mm,
Porto.
leaving to Porto. Yeah, he doesn't
mm,
want to stay in England. Apparently, I just
mm.
read something.
What?
Okay.
Also, City not are not going to sell Savio,
Really?
Mm.
so
What?
most probably
That
Rodrigo to City is off.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
What?
yeah,
they
yeah.
aren't? When did this happen?
The news broke out before the stream, if I'm not wrong.
All right, I
Yeah.
haven't
Yeah, yeah,
checked.
Guillem Balag. He's like the Pep
Mm-hmm.
Guardiola's friend, kind of a like he's close with all Spanish coaches.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll just like to mention two players, Daniel Munoz and Maxence Lacroix. And both of them have been solid recruits for Palace, man.
Mm-hmm.
I've just got this thing with wing backs. I just love them. And when you've got a player like Munoz who's constantly running up and down the flank, and even he's decent at defending, I like those kind of players. And Maxence Lacroix, man, watch out. He looks like Saliba and he plays like him too. So yeah.
Yeah. I don't have much to add because I only watched the highlight this week. Uh, Basically, the 4 days we did stream, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, took a different toll on me. So Saturday I missed a lot of games. Sunday also I missed a lot of games except the Arsenal game. So yeah. Munoz was telling Parush
Parush.
what?
What? Parushuna.
Can we go
Uh,
to the Barcelona game, by the way? Can we like talk about how
uh,
they robbed
we, we,
Mallorca and all?
we'll talk about it like after we're done with the rest of the Premier League. Don't worry, I didn't forget. And Liverpool are
Hmm.
playing an explosive wingback like
Yeah,
Rodrigo.
man.
Yeah, yeah.
We need to get to that Liverpool game.
Ah,
Parush.
hmm. Yeah, the back tax. Oh, I did want to bring up regarding this bit, right? Three at the back thing. Little bit going back to the Arsenal bit of things. Did you guys feel that we were not pressing? Did you guys feel that we were in two minds regarding our press? Is it because of the five-man back system, or is it that as a team we didn't know how to press? Like we completely got ourselves confused. What do you think happened?
United just didn't let us get the better of them. They were too aggressive on the second balls. They were not giving us an inch. I mean, it was always two United guys pushing the one Arsenal player that was on the ball
No, no,
at
no,
all
no, no,
times.
no, no, no. No, when they had the ball at their backline, right, it almost felt like Jokeris was not
We
pressing.
were passive. Yeah,
It
we
was
were
very,
passive.
very passive. So I was not sure if that was the instruction or like what happened there, like what went on. Even I was genuinely confused. Yeah, you guys have thoughts regarding that, or just confused as me?
No, I did point it out at the moment that it happened, but I don't really know
Hmm.
what the because it was just Odegaard doing his work, you know. It was
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
Doctors
Uh,
was
Salva
not
and
doing anything.
Martinelli were more prone to defending the wingbacks that were
hmm,
much deeper
hmm,
and blocking those passing angles when
hmm,
United's midfield would get to this thing. ball,
Hmm.
and Odegaard would just go on pressing on any of the defender having the ball there and
Hmm.
floating to different areas as well.
Hmm.
Gyökeres, as much as he's running, I couldn't in the first half think of
Hmm.
his press that actually made a difference at that point of time. But
Gyökeres, yeah, Gyökeres didn't actually act like a pressure from the front. He was like,
Hmm.
if a United player had the ball and if he saw that there was an
hmm,
opportunity to get it off him, he would run
Hmm.
and make an interception. That's
hmm,
fine.
Hmm.
I expect
Hmm.
any striker to do that, but to lead the press like the way Havertz does, yeah, he wasn't able to do that. And obviously, it's just his first game. It would take time for him to adjust to the pressing dynamics of Arsenal. So yeah, it's understandable.
Okay, makes
I
sense. All
think
right.
I
Yeah.
personally think Arteta's weakness is coaching against back five where they have two high flying wing backs. I
Hmm.
mean, it
Hmm.
wasn't
Hmm.
even before. Like if you think about it, like Porto, you remember
Hmm.
that game?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even then, like that right wing back or left wing back, he cooked us. He got two goals or something.
Hmm.
I mean, we look lost against teams like this. I think it's something with coaching as well when it comes to
Okay.
this game.
Somebody in the
And I
chat
think
even
Arteta.
pointed this out. The exact same thing. Exact same thing.
Is it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He
We
pointed
were
it
right.
out way back. I mean, not this one. The particular comment about Raja when he talked about the Sporting or the Porto game against when Arteta is up against a five at the back.
Oh, was it by
There
Charles?
was a comment there.
I
There was a
think
comment.
Charles. I think Charles put it out. Okay, I don't know.
I
Yeah.
don't remember who
Yeah,
that
you
was,
have
but
to remember what.
there was a comment.
But that's about it. Barani, this is for you. I've not obviously watched the Tottenham game, so you guys have to help me regarding this. Tottenham game. Who all watched?
I watched it, but it was more of I was watching the other game than this.
I watched this game fully.
Okay. Parth, go ahead. What did you think regarding this game?
they've they've just got two good attackers to impact games.
Hmm.
Kudos had a blinder, and when it comes to the midfield, Pape Matasar, for as much as the lack of physicality I might say he has, he can cover it up with the long legs he has and the
Hmm.
athleticism he brings to the team. He had a
Hmm.
very good game. Brennan Johnson, Mohamed Kudus, Richarlison. Richarlison again had that freak goal he scored, but he looked at it. And Kudus, man, that guy impressed me so much.
Hmm.
The actions, the start and stop dribbles on him, the separation he was creating with ease.
Hmm.
It's just that when you've got a tandem of a winger and a fullback on the attack, attacking the box, it will
Hmm.
always be a good side for any team to go and score goals.
Hmm.
The same thing happened when Spurs were playing with Pedro Porro and Kudus and Jet Spence and Brennan Johnson on the other side.
Hmm.
Both of them were pretty attacking. And Pedro Porro, I mean, we all know how good of a right back he is. And he was getting into those spaces where he was attacking the box,
Hmm.
Kudus doing the same. And it was not them crossing the ball into the box, it was more of them creating cutbacks for their players, which
Hmm.
worked like a treat. I get it, it was
Hmm.
Burnley. You shouldn't be like, oh, what a team Tottenham are, but
Hmm.
let me tell you, they are a very good team.
Hmm. Okay.
I think
Because in the highlights that
Richarlison
oh, sorry,
hitting
sorry.
his form. I think Richarlison hitting his form also is a big thing
Hmm.
for
Yeah.
them to start this season because that guy looked very, very confident in
Yep.
pressing as well. There were
Hmm.
very few actions that he got wrong in the whole game as well. I mean,
Hmm.
to the parts that I saw the game, and I think
Hmm.
Kudus facilitates him very, very well in
Hmm.
terms of understanding his runs, understanding where he is in the box in particular. And yeah,
Hmm.
their crossing has been really good, and in particular, Jet Spence and Poro have been like really, really good. So yeah, that's what I
Uh,
had made of the game.
Shout out to Christian Romero, man. I've criticized him for God knows for how long, but yeah, he had a
By the way,
good
he
game.
signed a contract today with them.
Damn.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yep, yep, yep.
We will
Uh,
finish with this
uh,
guy.
Rajesh, did you watch the match?
Not really. I just watched first 20 minutes, I think, but then again, I watched the highlights just before the stream.
Okay.
By the way,
So yeah,
Tottenham spellings.
yeah.
Now I was saying Tottenham spellings.
Tottenham. Makes sense.
Fuck's
Okay.
sake.
Yeah, it's okay.
Dennis.
He just removed it.
Nah,
Okay.
It's all right, man. I wasn't pointing out as this thing, but yeah.
Ah, why? Go on, go on, go on.
Okay. So Tottenham. So it's Burnley. Burnley are going to be the first. Are going to finish 20th for sure. So I don't want to hype any of their players, but Kodos
Hmm.
is genuinely a really good signing when it comes to that. And
Hmm.
this Richarlison hype will die down after 2 games, so I'm not worried
Hmm.
about that as well.
Hmm. Hmm.
But them signing Eze is going to be, yeah,
It's going to be a
they're going to be
problem, man.
really
It's
good
going to be
with
a
him.
problem.
Hmm. Hmm.
Eze on one side, Kudus on the other. Brendan Johnson is a really good striker. I mean, I've been a fan of him since
Hmm.
his Nottingham Forest days.
Forest. Hmm.
Yeah.
He's always like very clinical in front of the goal. I think he'll feast on
Hmm.
with Kudus and Eze being in the team with his pace, and especially Thomas Frank's tactics are going to really take him to that next level.
Hmm.
Yeah, they'll be in the top four, man. I think Tottenham are going to be, or maybe they'll finish above Chelsea, in my opinion.
Hmm. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh. Okay. Okay. That is nice. Okay.
Yeah,
Uh.
yeah, I think they'll finish above Chelsea.
Hmm.
Depends on how City's season goes, but
Hmm.
I think
They play
Tottenham
City next, by
are
the way.
good. Yeah, that will be fun to watch.
Hmm. Yeah.
They might win though.
Hmm.
Tottenham
Who's
always
there?
win against City.
Well,
Hmm.
again, like Barani said, Burnley had chances, but at the end of the day, it's Burnley. And
Hmm.
if you don't make enough of your chances, you'll not be able to beat sides that have got great attacking talent. You just
Hmm.
can't. And
Hmm.
Thomas Frank, man, I'm telling you, the moment I saw them signing the likes of Kudus and even when they were linked with Gibbs White and all, I was
Hmm.
pretty certain that they'll be finishing top five minimum. And I
Hmm.
still hold that opinion. That team is very good. The
Hmm.
Spurs genes can come in handy at all times. I get it, but on paper, that team, oof,
Hmm.
scary.
Raja raised. Oh, bro, the Ugarte thing was a sarcastic joke. Uh, Raja, do you want to answer
Ugarte,
this?
bro. Ugarte is like my number one hated candidate, bro. I don't like him, but Brendan Johnson, I genuinely like him.
Hmm.
I
At
think
Forest
I don't know
He's
itself,
why
good, man.
people don't rate him, but he's really good,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
I like
see,
him.
He
I
his
used
like him.
finishing.
to. He was the reason Nottingham stayed up in that season.
Yeah.
By the way,
Yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly. So that's what when Spurs signed him, I was a little bit like, oh, okay, this is good. But thank God it was not. I mean, his finishing didn't was not at par like how it was at Forest. So in a way, it helped Spurs not do well as well.
I think
Uh,
the
hmm,
third goal was scored by him only, na? Brennan
Yeah.
Johnson. Yeah, that
Left
that
foot
finish
strike.
was very good, man. It was a
hmm,
very cheeky finish.
hmm, hmm.
Hmm.
Barani says, I'm not fooled by Spurs or Richarlison form.
Nah, nah.
Seeing too many new managers bounce at Spurs, I will wait till April to judge them. Fair enough.
Yes.
14 shots conceded to Burnley isn't that the best though? Isn't the best though? I mean, again, I
This
didn't watch
one
so.
period before the end of first half,
First half, yeah.
they were
Hmm.
like sitting back and they were letting Burnley do the talking, and Burnley had a lot of chances at that point of time. That's the
Hmm.
part I
Hmm.
remember the most that I watched from the game.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
again, if you've got elite attacking talent, you can always outscore your opponents.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Speaking about outscoring your opponents, Liverpool. Well, me, Arush, and Raja were on watch long. If you guys have watched that, you guys know our opinions. We'll again talk about it for sure, but I want Parth to answer. Want to like start it off. Thoughts on Liverpool? Of course, we talk about Liverpool, and Mr. Cristiano is right there. Who would have thought? Huh? Who would have thought? Yeah, Parth, Liverpool.
Great attacking talent, great utilization of space, great runners, defense meh.
Hmm.
And that ain't sorting itself out.
Yep.
Konate's head, I don't feel like his head is at Liverpool anymore.
Hmm.
Too many too many moments where he was kind of lost on the ball, off the ball as well. Van
Hmm.
Dijk can't do everything on his own, and they literally don't have any midfielder who I can term as a defensive midfielder. Do
Hmm.
they have guys who can cover space and put in those hard yards and defend for the team
Hmm.
as attacking or central midfielders? They can. Soboslai
Hmm.
proved it. Soboslai, for all that I watched the game, he
Hmm.
was working really hard. I mean, they literally attack with too many players and defend with very less.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
For me, it's just that I just don't like this too attacking brand of football. You'll always be susceptible on the counters.
Mm,
Bournemouth Bournemouth impress me. Semenyo did. Bournemouth didn't. Their
mm,
defense was very very poor. They're
mm,
defending for almost all the goals they scored. They
mm,
conceded. Ekitike's first goal, I was like, yeah, fine. It's just a lucky deflection. He made good use of it. But
mm,
all the other goals that they conceded, man, poor, very
mm,
very poor.
mm, mm. They have Endo. He came on and he conceded too. So what
Yes.
I got to regarding this, right? I have some context regarding so because I think as Arne Slot said in his interview post match. So basically said
Hmm.
that uh, Gomez came back from an injury and he was maximum allowed to play 10 to 15 minutes, and hence why he was not brought on immediately, and that is why Endo was brought on to play as a right back. Fortunately for Bournemouth, they utilized that and equalized and made it 2-2. And then once Gomez came, Endo was pushed into the midfield and all other changes happened.
Hmm.
I'm just saying this because on that day, when me, Aarush, and Raja were watching the match, we had zero idea how Endo came on for Frimpong because it made no sense
Yeah.
to any of us.
Both the fullbacks, to be honest, even Andy
Yeah.
Robertson at that point of time.
Yeah, Robertson as well because yeah, Bournemouth was like pushing hard for the draw, and Robertson without his legs or like how he used to, it was like what the hell happened. But
I
any
mean,
context
Yeah.
makes. Hmm.
they always have one player covering for the other, and he does it very, very well. I mean, last
Hmm.
season they won the league because it was Soberslide putting in those hard yards when
Hmm.
Salah was attacking.
Hmm.
That helped them, but you can't really uh, go through an entire season doing the same thing. And
Hmm.
now the fact that you've gotten in Kirkes and Frimpong, who will
Hmm.
be bombing forward, it's risky, but then again, it paid off for Liverpool last season. It might do this season as well because
Hmm.
that attacking talent, man,
Hmm.
Ekitike moved me,
Yep,
moved me.
for sure,
Very,
for
very
sure.
good.
Aditya Jain says
Uh,
Bournemouth started a player who joined them 2 days
Yeah,
back.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no one. Exactly.
Who
Bournemouth.
was it? Diakite,
Diakate.
Diakite guy. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Bournemouth linked and close signing. Yep, absolutely.
I
Where
yeah,
was
mean,
it?
yeah.
the
Wait,
defending
before
was
I
just poor,
say
man.
something,
Yeah.
yeah, Parth doesn't like any football style that isn't Arsenal, basically, at this point.
Uh, man.
I won't say no.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Okay, Barani, yeah, Suchit celebrated that. See, I'll be okay, okay.
Yeah, this guy, bro, for FPL purposes, this guy was celebrating like
Nah,
crazy.
man,
Like, what do
nah,
you
nah,
mean,
nah.
bro?
Snakes, snakes, man,
Wait,
snakes.
wait. Hear me out. Okay, see, if Liverpool were supposed to win that, why couldn't Salah just contribute? I was ready to take 0 points for Salah when the match was at 2-2. When Liverpool scored the third goal, I'm just like, why did Salah do that? Right?
Oh,
Fortunately, in the end, the fourth goal came from Salah.
oh,
Else my
oh,
FPL was ruined. You guys, I went
oh,
in the end, right? In the last 10 minutes, when you show all of us at all of our teams, you'll understand how desperate I was for Salah's points. Because
Nah,
oh,
it was trash.
bro. Chat, this guy up here, he's the first person. If Liverpool draws points, he'll be like, oh, but what is going on with my FPL? This guy is a fraud. This guy is a fraud.
But yeah, we'll come back to the game. Arush and Raja, thoughts. We'll start with Arush. Thoughts on the game.
No, first thing I'd like to mention is that you just got to condemn the behavior that was shown towards Semenyo, man, because
Yeah.
that guy, if you see his reaction post it
Hmm.
happening,
Hmm.
how well he tackled it,
Hmm.
and then the social media post that he put up as well, I think that was quite heartbreaking for a player,
Hmm.
for a certain you know what I'm talking about, for a
Yeah.
certain
Yeah.
someone to actually
Yeah.
be targeted in matches.
Hmm.
I think
Hmm.
it's very, very poor, and his reaction spoke a lot of his just desire to make a difference there. Um,
Absolutely.
for Liverpool, I think they were the more dominant side. Bournemouth just
Obviously.
didn't show up the day, man.
Hmm. Hmm.
I think they had very good individual performances. The new signings like Ekitike and Frimpong as also at some
Hmm.
extent did well. I
Hmm.
thought Watts is going to take time to come and
Oh yeah, for sure.
influence the game.
Hmm.
That guy took a lot of touches, and I
Hmm.
think the release of passes were quite slow for my liking and for
Hmm.
I think Liverpool fans' likings as well. I
Hmm.
think McAllister was someone who actually worked his ass off and did well in those tight spaces for the assists and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Yeah, Salah, he was dangerous throughout the time. I think some of the clipped passes and some of the first time passes that he plays is absolutely insane. I think
Hmm.
all three
Yeah.
of us mentioned it during the watch along as well.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, Kirkes, he was kind of getting cooked by Semen. You just got
Hmm.
to say that. Yeah, Semen was just crazy like that.
Hmm. Hmm.
But yeah, uh, all of that was great, I think. Yeah, Bournemouth also had like maybe a couple of good performers apart from
Hmm.
Semenyo there.
Hmm. Hmm.
That's just all about that game, man.
Yeah.
It was turning out to be one of the best opening day fixtures for rivals to watch and see a very good side drop points there with a 2-0 lead.
Yeah.
But oh, also Gakpo. I really like Gakpo from that game.
Oh
He
Hmm.
yes.
didn't
Yeah.
he didn't start great. I mean,
Hmm.
we did mention it there,
Hmm.
but he's someone whom I really rate from left wing. So I think
Cook did, yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
His
Hmm.
cook was good, man.
Yeah.
yeah.
Raja, thoughts on the game?
I think it's going to be a regular occurrence for Liverpool to concede and
Hmm.
outscore teams, but
Hmm.
hmm, words will come good down the line. I think he's a really good talent, and the way they attacked yesterday, I
Hmm.
think words is going to be really good in
Yeah.
maybe in like next couple of months
Hmm.
when he adjusts to this attack. Yeah, good signs for Liverpool, but I think they just lack the dominance in midfield.
Hmm.
When the game isn't going their way, it might look difficult for them.
Hmm.
But yeah, 'cause someone said they need center backs. I think they got like really good center backs now. Like they're in
Leone.
talks with Gay,
Hmm.
and they got Leone. I think they're covered there. But yeah,
Hmm.
midfield still remains an issue.
Hmm.
But I think they can manage to an extent. But we'll
Hmm.
see what happens. I don't think Liverpool will win this year.
Wow,
It's going to
both.
be
Sorry, my bad, but okay.
yeah. Liverpool will not win the league this year. That's what I feel.
Yeah.
I mean,
Maybe City, maybe Arsenal. We'll see.
I
well,
should really control the way I present myself in the library because, okay, go on, Parth, go on.
Yeah, yeah.
I get that Twitter is a place where you just have to put in those over the top slandering sessions of players, but
Hmm.
I honestly didn't feel Florian Wirtz had a bad game. He had a good game, man.
See, thing is that his
Yeah,
price
if you
tag was the one
expect a
that
talent high, if you expect a talent to be bought at 116 million, you are expecting something or the other every game. But that
Hmm.
is just not how I see football. So yeah, whatever he
But
was
if you
doing,
are
it
the
was good
top
for me.
five in that position,
Hmm.
even with the translation to the league to be happening,
Hmm.
I expect the basics to be at least better. Now, I'm not asking for a
Yeah.
goal or an assist there,
Hmm. Hmm.
but the release of passes and like
Hmm.
just how slow he is to adapting to the team that is around him and to how fast they are playing. That is
Hmm.
the only criticism. He'll obviously do well, man.
I loved his movement though. So yeah, and I
Uh,
even mentioned that
hmm.
on stream.
Hmm.
I commented.
Hmm. Hmm. Of course, Mr. Ayush Lala. Namaste,
Yep.
Ayush Lala bhai. How are you? Florian words was important for their first goal. Yeah, we don't
Hmm.
see our only criticism, not criticism, is just like Aarush said on the stream as well. The Bundesliga tax is there. Like they keep the ball for like too long than much and needed, and he'll take time to like release the ball depending on the player movements. That was the only thing. Ekitike moves like Benzema. Words. Oh yeah, Barani was constantly saying this on stream. Words were shit if Odegaard produced that performance. Arsenal
Yeah.
fans would throw stones at his house. Yeah, yeah.
Did he just copy paste
I,
this comment from the stream?
I
I
don't know, but
am just saying my view of Wirtz is inspired by Odegaard's performances for Arsenal. I'm just saying that because I've stopped judging Odegaard for all the assists that he can
mm,
possibly provide. It's
mm,
just the work he puts in before that.
yeah, yeah.
Mm. I think he
Uh,
covered the most. No, he covered the second most distance in the game.
I think in the first half it was Words who covered most
Yeah.
distance. I think Raja
Hmm.
pointed that out if I'm not
Yeah.
wrong. But yeah. We will know Liverpool's true capacity next week at St James Park, real test. Newcastle won't score based on their Villa performance, but let's see if they can create big chances like Bournemouth did. Fair enough. We're taking few comments before we come to the big match that had got Athletic also to post an entire article that they're so back in the title chart. But yeah, we'll take a few comments before that.
Ah, no.
Bro, Suchi, did
You suggested me to counter
We'll
SPL.
come.
By the
We'll,
way, when you were sleeping, all of these guys are tagging on Discord, by the way.
yeah, yeah. So I got up in the morning. I was like, oh, so the Konza got red card. That's how I got to know that he got a red card. Again, we'll come to FPL in the very end. Don't worry. Imagine having Watkins, Bowen, and Palm. Huh? You had Bowman. Who the heck takes Bowen?
Yeah, there
And
were
Palmer,
plenty
my
of people who took Bowen, man. I'm like, what is West Ham gonna cook for you as much that you're taking Bowen as a
exactly.
striker?
My tactical mind thought Salah won't play that well, sticking to Haaland. Salah. Fair
Yeah,
enough.
wild card already rusty.
Mm-hmm. Rusty, bro, join us on Discord. We have a lot of discussions. Sometimes it might lead to this bit, but most of the times it leads to very good things. But yeah, it is what it is. One other comment regarding, but yeah, okay, that's about it. Okay, I don't care about the Newcastle game, to be honest. I just want a win because that will be a dogfight. They will kill our players because of that Isak drama. You are
Bro,
not.
there was a comment on Twitter. Imagine how Tonali and Joel Linton will deal with words at St James's, man. They'll tug
Oh,
him
it's
out.
that same changer. Damn.
Oh, British record signing being judged on work he puts in games gone. Uh, I think the only reason people are criticizing words because people are judging him on
Huh,
Spurs. And
yeah,
yeah, exactly.
yeah.
105 for an attacking made people start expecting. Absolutely, absolutely. I'm a remove Palmer if he doesn't score in West Ham. He's a fraud in Premier League
Nah,
season.
man, West Ham is food. You're good.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Palmer
West
place
Ham, right?
incoming.
There's a good chance.
See,
But again,
my only copium is penalties, bro.
uh,
He's on penalty duties.
hmm,
Take your penalty, score that penalty, get 2 points. But why are we discussing FPL, bro?
exactly.
Cover
I
that
feel,
City game, bro. Cover that
yeah, yeah.
Haaland.
Man City. Gandu, if you talk about that FPL captaincy, I swear I'll kill you.
Smart
Uh,
guys, smart
uh,
tactical minds put Haaland at captaincy and
Ra-
get 10 more
Ra-
points
Raja,
instead of
Raja,
Salah one.
Raja, did you watch the game? Please tell me.
Yeah, I did watch. I did watch the first
Good,
half.
good. You talk about the game.
Yeah, they played well, man. Like City were good. Rangers was cooking as per
Hmm.
as you said.
Hmm.
Uh, City are back, maybe, but
Sorry,
I don't
sorry.
think
Who cooked? Who cooked?
Tijani Reinders.
Okay, okay. Go on, go on, go on.
Yeah. They are they back? Probably not. I think I don't rate Nico Gonzalez one bit,
Okay.
especially against uh, especially against physical teams. They might
Hmm.
suffer.
Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
But with the depth they have, and if Rodri comes back firing, maybe they do have a chance at the title.
Hmm.
That's just one thing because Reinders looks much better than whatever Gundogan was back then.
Hmm. Hmm.
Whatever Gundogan was, man.
I mean, he was crucial for them winning titles, though. Like
Hmm.
he
Hmm.
looked even better than that in that
Hmm.
system. And if
Yeah.
Rodri can cover for in the number six position, maybe they'll
Hmm.
go all the way. But we'll have to see. Yeah,
Yep.
that's it.
Yep. Pat, did you watch the game?
Bro, City literally went 4-0, and that is the kind of that is the kind of picture you've brought up, man. This is so pep. You'll be like, no, we did not play well.
Hmm.
Haaland is finished, man. He'll do all these things, man. But for real, Haaland, that first goal he scored, first or second tha. The first goal, the tap in he scored. I love
Hmm.
that goal, man. That was created by Reinders, but just
Hmm.
look at Haaland's movement on that goal, bro.
Hmm.
He was
Hmm.
literally 2-3 miles offside, and
Hmm.
he still manages to take a tap in because he just knows where the game will flow.
Hmm.
So that that goal was. I just want Gyökeres to recreate that goal once,
Hmm. Hmm.
please, please. And apart from that, Tijani Reinders, I've been raving about him since his Milan days. I wanted him at Arsenal, but yeah, alas, he's a very good footballer. And the defense again, man, the defense is just not good,
Hmm. Hmm.
and
Yeah.
it
Good.
ain't improving anytime soon. They've got like Rico Lewis who inverts all the time. They've got Ryan It Nouri who is more of an attacker than a defender.
Hmm.
And though the same issues like Liverpool's, but yeah, Pep is there. He'll figure something out.
Hmm.
And one last word on Oscar Bob. Oscar Bob, man, he's
Bab.
he's he's good. He's good. I love him.
Hmm. City played with with line higher than Ange, Reinders, Haaland, Bob, and even Nico looked fantastic. Absolutely. Arush, I have a challenge for you. Try talking about the Man City game without mentioning Haaland.
Haaland's brace was the game
I will
changer
kill
in the
you.
game, but apart from that,
I'm
apart
muting you. I don't care. I'll just mute you at this point.
but apart from that, I just watched the first half, to be honest. I didn't
Hmm,
watch the second half because I
hmm,
thought bigger teams were playing.
hmm,
But this guy, who's that? Oscar Bob again
hmm,
from right wing. I think he did really well in
hmm.
He's
that
very good.
game to actually influence the game.
Yeah.
I also thought that Rico Lewis was also great, and then obviously Tijani Reinders, with the way he just his persona is as such that he's going to influence every state of play.
Hmm,
Although
Yeah.
he's not the best defensively, I think he did really well to actually win the ball back at times and stuff like that, and make more attacks click in that sense in playing those
hmm,
channel runners.
hmm, hmm,
So
hmm,
yeah, Aitnuri also I did see some good crosses and stuff like that from him, and he was also in
hmm.
attacking areas where he tried taking shots and stuff which got saved.
Yep.
Yeah, and Trafford also had a decent game, I
I was
think.
surprised
I don't
Trafford
know.
started by the way because I didn't
Yeah,
watch the game, right? So I was just watching highlights. I was like,
Who
Trafford
else is
started.
there? Who else is there to start?
No, I
Edison.
Edison was there, no,
Henderson
but
is getting sold. Pep won't start him now.
But
ha ha ha.
he's Edison he's injured by the way. Ortega
Injured.
probably. Yeah,
Nah,
No.
man.
he
I
wasn't on the squad.
Okay.
Donnarumma, man. I'll be hate watching.
Okay.
I'll be hate watching Donnarumma, man. That
Mm.
guy scarred me for life with that Arsenal game.
Yep. Fair. Also, Wolves are definitely going down, especially with Larson getting injured for 3 months, and they got a number for playing right wing. Say, oh damn,
He got injured?
I didn't know.
Nah,
Okay.
nah, nah. Especially if Stan Larson gets injured for 3 months.
Oh, it is
If
if not it.
Huh. Okay, he meant if. Okay. You can mute your mic instead of holding your hand. Oh, crazy. Trafford, great game too. Excellent anticipation and offense on the front. That was so hard. Okay. Very impressive, although Wolves didn't directly test him. Okay, fair enough. The Athletic article was, I think, in my opinion, overboard. They're like, oh, that bag is Wolves, bro. Just
nah,
chill.
this is the Phil Foden treatment you get.
Fair enough.
You win one game,
Oh,
sky's the
also
limit.
Hmm.
Ryan Cherky, by the way, what a goal
Oh
he
yeah,
scored
Cherky goal as
off
well.
the bench.
Beef
Yep.
jerky.
Mm-hmm. Uh, Sucheet by gave me 13. Okay, congratulations, man. Screw you. But yeah, we'll talk about FPL very soon. We'll quickly look into the games that has happened, interesting ones that I thought. Yeah, Forest beating Brentford 3-1. Concerning signs for Brentford, I guess.
Great game.
Yeah. I didn't watch the game. I was the game that I was really excited was the Sunderland game. I thought
Hmm.
Hmm.
Sunderland would get that win. I didn't expect them to pump West Ham 3-0.
Yeah.
Same.
I watched both these games. Crazy,
Mm-hmm.
man. Chris Wood started from very left. He's just
Mm-hmm.
looking so good.
Mm-hmm.
Elliot Anderson, by the way, that dude is crazy good. The passes that he played for Chris Wood's goal, the set pieces that he's on, I think that in
Right.
itself. Dan Endo scored on his debut as well. Good
Mm.
header, good finish. They unveiled Hutchinson and McAtee at the stadium as well. These guys are also going to be joining the side. They
Okay.
have a new player signed right today. They signed one. They're looking
Mm-hmm.
for another.
Kali
They're looking for Rico.
Muendo.
Yeah,
Wait.
and then they're looking for Rico Lewis as well, right?
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh yeah, this as well. This
Oh,
is quite
John
crazy.
Lukumi, ah.
Yeah.
So yeah, these
Mm.
guys did well. FPL purposes, how do you concede a penalty, bro, and like take away all my points, man? What do you mean, bro? Have some
Uh,
courtesy, bro.
yep. Mm.
Sunderland, bro. Sunderland were crazy good.
Mm.
I didn't expect them to be so dominant here,
Mm.
but they had West Ham on chokehold for majority of the game. Although West Ham should have made most of the chances that they created. I
Mm.
think Adingra, Chemstein, Talbi, all of these guys were actually cooking. And Xhaka, welcome to the Premier League, man. You really look like you've not left from here, and you really fit really well here.
Mm.
Um,
Mm.
yeah, also their midfielder, that Sadiki guy,
Mm.
Noah Sadiki, I think he also
Hmm.
did well. And then obviously Mayenda scored, and then the substitute for him, Isidore, who Raja also said he's like very Isaac-esque.
Mm,
So
mm,
I think he also did really well in that sense of scoring from the chance he got. And yeah, these
mm.
guys look promising, man. But yeah, got to do it against the bigger clubs as well to actually sustain themselves in the Premier League.
Yep, yep, yep. Yep. Well done, Parth. Raja, did you watch the game?
I didn't watch neither of these.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
The Sunderland game, I just tuned in for the last few minutes, but that's it.
Mm-hmm.
I
Okay.
don't think I have much to add on these.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Parth, anything to add?
I couldn't catch either of the two games.
Fair enough. The next two, this Aston Villa Newcastle game was so boring that even the highlights were so boring, man. I had to. I was like fast forwarding the highlights to just see something interesting.
And
Nothing
peak.
was interesting. It was that boring, and I think there's nothing much to talk regarding Newcastle game. The Brighton versus Fulham game. I want Aarush to talk about it. So Aarush, how was the Brighton versus
Un-
Fulham game?
Unfortunately, I had the privilege to watch that Aston Villa Newcastle game for
Same,
the
same.
for 90 minutes, I think.
Oh,
Wasted
So
my 1.5 hour
I was
of my
like,
life.
yeah, it's Saturday, 5 p.m. What's going to be there, man? Big game, two physical sides. They're going to
uh,
make sure that they entertain. What are they entertaining us with, man? What was that
Emery is
performance?
getting sacked, bro. I'm 100% sure Emery is getting sacked.
For the hopes I had with Aston Villa, bro, y'all are not
For that
even.
game, he should be sacked.
Yeah, I think Newcastle is going to do much better. I think they didn't take their chances with whatever they had in that sense
hmm,
because I think the trio of Gordon, Barnes, and Elanga is good, but you've got to sacrifice one of them to play Gordon on the wings because he's just too
hmm,
good over there in that sense.
hmm.
And I think this guy, who's that? Onana, Amadou Onana, I think he was one of the best players on the pitch in my sense.
Of
Uh, uh,
course.
Apart from the goalkeeper, to be honest, Bizot, or the
Hmm.
former Brest keeper, I think that guy
Hmm,
played crazy. Uh,
hmm,
what do you mean, man? But yeah, that guy had a very good debut, and yeah, pretty dead match, man. You can't just say anything out of this game. There were
uh-huh,
hardly chances flying for any side there.
hmm, hmm. Uh, Anything else to add regarding the Villa game, or shall we move to the Brighton and then Barca, and then we can talk about
I'll
it?
just say I left my office an hour and a half early just to catch that game.
Oh, sad, sad. Aston Villa had the worst game of their life. Emery sacked by December. I swear, if Newcastle had Isak, they were 3-0 up in the halftime. Also, Langa flop of the season.
Flop of
No,
the season.
crazy, crazy,
Yeah, I was
crazy.
surprised how you're starting ahead of Jacob Murphy.
You said he would
What
start over
what
Murphy.
even has that game done, man? Anthony Ranga flop of the season. Unai Emery is getting sacked.
It was a hard watch, man.
Mm-hmm. I missed few comments from the previous conversation. Sunderland have a fan in me this season. They'll keep clean sheet but struggle to score. But it was more West Ham being so poor. They look poor everywhere. Another relegation team may be saved by 5 points. Okay, that
West
Igor.
Ham went up a
Hmm,
level after selling Rice, though. We
hmm,
moved.
hmm. I'll be watching Leeds game. Oh yeah,
Hmm.
Leeds. Yeah, Leeds was Everton in like what,
Everton.
1 hour, no? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be very
Grealish
interesting.
ball, man. Brazy.
Mhm.
Wait, is Tierno Barney starting? I want to see how he plays.
In like 12 minutes, we'll get to know those.
Actually, Everton are actually exciting. In my opinion, they'll be around like
Yeah.
10
Hmm,
to 11 around that spot.
hmm,
I
hmm.
predicted eighth for them, bro. I'm crazy in that
Nah.
sense.
And
Yeah, it's possible though. I mean,
uh-huh.
I rate David Moyes at Everton. He moves
Mhm.
different compared to
Mhm.
other clubs.
Yep, yep. Arush, do you want to talk regarding the Brighton Fulham, or do you want to
I
skip
will
it?
talk about this one guy, man. His name is Rodrigo Muniz. Like,
Rodrigo
how do
Muniz.
you pull up
Yeah.
in the 95th minute and just take away my clean sheet, man? Like, why do you do that to me, bro? Like, let me enjoy the 6 points I'm getting nicely, man. But yeah,
Uh,
I watched this game off. I was focusing on the Sunderland game, to be honest.
hmm,
But
hmm,
Brighton look decently well building from the back and stuff like that. But when they get into attack, I think it's the same old problems that they've
Bro,
had under
hmm.
Özil. But
they have a player, man. He's a bloody good footballer.
who?
He's named Carlos Baleba.
Yeah, he was cooking.
Yeah.
They scored a
Uh,
goal in the opening minutes where
mhm,
Ha ha
Minter
ha.
Minter
hmm.
Yeah,
scored, but yeah, Carlos Bala was great in that action there.
Oh,
bro.
That's what. This one we
I
have
was
the we
But
okay.
God. Why
yeah,
is remove other media? One
Bro,
second.
why? Okay, I'll go. I'll go. I tuned in for the extra time on this game. No, Brighton Fulham. I was like, yeah, I'm sure like Fulham will score, and they scored with the last kick of the game. It was insane.
Munoz
Then
looked
peak
dead
FC,
set to
bro.
leave Fulham and rose from the ashes to save the
Edu,
great character.
Edu is just smiling, looking at this man. Edu is
Oh.
smiling. Look at you all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you guys wanted to know regarding Everton's lineup, right? Yeah, Everton's
Here,
lineup.
no Barry is not starting.
Yeah, Beto started all.
Yeah,
Oh,
Beto is starting.
Dewsbury Hall is starting immediately. Crazy.
Bro, Dewsbury all watch.
Yeah.
We are seated.
Grealish on the bench. Okay. NDI. Okay, he's starting. Okay, huh. My FPL is okay.
Of course, India is starting, man.
I don't
He's
know,
their
man.
best
His
attacker.
best player.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll quickly go through. We'll quickly go talk about the Barca game. Ainsley, if he's still here, we can talk about Barca game, or we can just straight get into the FPL and then we can wrap up the stream.
Hmm.
Ainsley, are you there with us? Say something.
What are you there with us? Say something.
Are
Yeah.
you alive? Are you alive, fam? Are you alive?
When did Alcaraz start playing football?
Huh?
What?
Harry Carlos Alcaraz has been playing Premier League
Carlos,
since so long.
अरे,
Huh.
that
yeah,
guy is
Southampton
the
guy.
one who opened the scoring versus us.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he
Southampton.
reignited his career in Italy, then went to Brazil. Now he's come back here only.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Go on, Raja.
yeah. This Carlos Alcaraz guy, I used to rate him really highly when he was at
Yeah.
Southampton. I used to think he'll go for 50, 60 million, but
Hmm.
somehow like it went downhill for him all of a sudden. He
Hmm.
had to
Hmm.
do all these journeyman thing, and now he's back in Premier League. So I'm kind of excited to see how he fits in at Everton.
Hmm. Yeah. So Barca, we'll just talk about it in few words. Barca game. I think Aarush watched it, right? Aarush thoughts on
Yeah.
it.
Peak, bro. This is peak robbery
One, one,
from
se- one, one second,
Barcelona.
one second, Aarush. Bro, Barani. Even I thought it was a tennis joke. I was legit. Huh? Wait, did he
Uh-huh.
meant like
You don't
Carlo?
remember the game where Theo Walcott scored against us? That same game Alcaraz also
Three
scored against
all.
us.
Ha
Three
ha.
all.
Yep.
Yes.
Alcaraz opened
Yep.
the scoring against
Mhm.
us through a
Yeah.
Ramsdale.
It didn't hit me. I was thought it was a tennis joke, like how Barani thought. But huh,
No, no, no.
go on, Aarush. Go on.
No, but fair play, man. Barcelona
Walcott,
started the game. Yeah.
हाँ Theo Walcott scored in that game.
bro.
अरे
I
अभी
think
जो
that
हुआ था 3 all
okay,
3 all to
Southampton. Okay, okay, fine.
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
okay. Yeah,
हाँ
he
Southampton.
played for Southampton. I was thinking like when did Alcaraz play when Walcott was playing for Arsenal?
No, 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 no. Go
Yeah,
on, Aarush. Barca game.
yeah, Barca had a really good game, man. You can argue that some of their goals weren't goals and stuff like that. So this first goal they scored was controversially appealed that Lamine had the ball out, but the ball wasn't actually out. I was just trolling. And the second goal, this one player was actually defending. This one player was actually defending a goal. He got
Uh,
headshotted. He fell to the ground there,
uh,
and Barca continued. Barca continued to play the game, and they
yeah,
scored the goal.
yeah.
And apparently that goal stood just because the ref didn't blow the whistle.
Uh,
And then the camera just panned straight to Joan Laporta right there. And then I texted Ainsley like, "What is this robbery you all are doing, man?" And then it's just very sad for Mallorca when they're starting the game
mm,
after a decent season last season,
mm,
and this happens to them. And then those red cards were pretty crazy.
yeah, yeah.
Joan Garcia got slammed on the face with a boot, and then
Mm-hmm,
a second yellow for another player. And Lamine Yamal cooking as always. He
mm-hmm.
is very, very truly back as
Yep.
people weren't trying to take him seriously in preseason.
Mm,
So
mm,
great game there, man. I think Pedri also balled for them.
mm-hmm,
And I really like Balde's performance as well. And yeah,
mm,
Rafinha, as always, clutch,
mm.
opening the score. Yeah,
Yep.
they've gotten a good week as of now. Where are
Mm,
Real
mm.
Madrid playing? Because
Tomorrow they're
Atletico
playing
Madrid
tomorrow.
also
They're
lost.
playing tomorrow. They're playing tomorrow.
Hmm. They
Mm,
look
Yeah,
again very strong start to the season.
mm. You need to watch La Liga. They're hated by all La Liga. Fair enough. Them and
Yeah,
Geta.
man.
Oh, I
Yeah,
know
I know.
Getafe are shit because like I have another Barca mutual. That guy, whenever Getafe plays, irrespective of Barca playing or no, he'll always shit on Getafe. I mean, like,
Yeah.
bro, how
there's
did
there's this
Garcia?
one club ना क्या नाम है Cadiz always beats Barca and
Relegate
Real.
relegated.
अच्छा हो
Hmm,
गया है क्या
hmm,
very good.
hmm, hmm, hmm. Uh, Raja, did you get a chance to watch the game?
No, 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 I didn't even watch the highlights.
Okay, okay. I watched the highlights because I know this conversation is going to come
Yeah,
up
you are a
tomorrow.
Barca fan, bro. We know. No need to like
Yeah,
say that.
man. He, this guy right here likes Liverpool, likes Barcelona.
I
Get
watched
him
even
gone. Get him
I
gone.
watched Atletico Bilbao highlights as well. Nico
Get
Williams
him
was
gone, fam.
sensational,
Yeah,
man.
Nico
Nah, nah,
Williams
nah,
goal
nah.
and assist.
Nico Williams was so good yesterday. I saw that highlights, dude. And the number 10 who played the right winger or the number 10 who played for Sevilla, I thought he was pretty quick and was like really, really good in those
Wait, I
transitions.
probably know the player. For Sevilla, you're saying, no?
Ha 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 ha.
Who is it? Number 10 for Sevilla. Oh, Luke
Hmm.
Bacchio. Oh, fuck that guy, man. That guy's really
Doddy,
good.
Nonny, what is his name?
Yeah.
वही है ना?
His name is
हाँ.
this thing, no? Doddy. Doddy Luke
Doddy
Bacchio.
Jordi
Lukebak.
Lokabakia, yeah.
Is
Very
he
good
like
ball carrier, man.
ha ha ha? The way he broke, yeah.
He's like in the elite category for ball carriers.
Mm-hmm.
Nonny
Because
man,
But
Bring him to
where are you?
Arsenal. Bring him to Arsenal.
relegated. Ainsley, is Arrow good to be starting, let alone to be our captain? Good question. Arrow starts, bro. I'm doubtful we win any trophy. Fair enough.
Huh?
That, the goal that Inter scored to equalize was because of Araujo's mistake, right?
I have this one Barca fan. He's my best friend. He supports Araujo like crazy, man. He's like, nah, he'll come good. Like, bro, half of your fan base wants him gone.
Wait, how old is Araujo?
he's at least 25.
423,
Let me see.
4.
Let me just
Okay,
check it.
okay. I mean, if it is a
He's
similar,
26, I think. 26,
Baapre,
27.
Unk
Wait, trying.
hmm.
is really baff.
He's
What?
26.
Bad is really bad. Okay.
He's
Oh yeah, he's
26.
25. He's 25. Okay, huh.
26,
Any idea
26.
which left wing for Arsenal? By the way, Premier League, you guys, points, you guys. What? I don't understand.
FPL, bro.
Real
FPL.
Yeah.
touch.
By the way, Eze to Spurs is getting done mostly. Yeah. Okay. I think we spoke enough about the league. We'll talk about FP a little bit. Let me try and share the screen, share this tab instead. Huh? Okay. First of all, I would like to thank close to it. How many people are there? 100. Okay, 109 people who have already joined the league from game week one. The two people who will be joining us from next game week as well. Thank you so much for all the people. Okay, first of all, let's talk about my team. It was sensationally bullshit. See, now you can see why I wanted Salah to do something. Because, oh my God.
We
Uh,
actually can't see.
Yeah, so I'm
you
looking in
can't
front and trying to see, bro.
you can't see.
It's not loading for us, but it's on the screen outside.
अच्छा ठीक है we move.
You still can't see?
No, no.
Oh my God.
The best decision you made this game week was having Reinders, Sucheet.
Yeah. See, the Reinders honestly saved me. Uh, Palmer bullshit. See, Kukure 9 points good. See, Konza, I will raise my hands up. See, instead of Konza, I had Aaron Van Bissaka. But guess who on this panel said, bro, Konza, bro, Konza is elite, bro. Fuck this
You
guy.
can't blame me. You can't blame me for a red card, bro. With a red card, he got 3 points. He should be in minus points, by the way. Three
That is
points
true.
is great.
That
You
is
look at my deck, Cooper, you look at my day off, bro. They got me 1 and 2 points, bro. Both of them
true.
combined gave me as much as
Yeah,
Kwanzaa, bro. It's just so
you are
sad,
not
bro.
true. You are not wrong. To be honest, you are not wrong.
Yeah.
Uh, my guy is below average. Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
you're below average, bro. Crazy.
That's what pissed me off. I mean, that's why I need NIA to do some magic. Suchit, can you bring my FPL comment about Arsenal attack? Can you? I mean, if it's like too far away, I do not know. Can you say it again? Big season for Militao, by the way, coming back from ACL. Oh yeah, huh.
Hmm.
Check mine. Cool. We'll check yours. We'll go back. League. Where is Chris FC? What's your league position, by the way? It'll be easier from there. Okay, this is.
Also, KV cooked, man. 72 points. What the hell?
Oh shit, KV. Abhijit, he's a United fan, if I'm not wrong. I think he
Hmm.
he. Let me just bring up Abhijit, right? He triple captain Haaland, dude. He triple
Yeah.
captain. What do you mean? Who the hell does that?
That to three City players also he had.
Ha. Guys, in the concurrent views, if you want us to like bring up your team, do let us know your team name. It'll be easier for us to like do that. Krish FC, no? Where is this? I can't see it. Oh, so you're worse than me. Wait, we'll
Coping
just.
mechanism.
Oh, wait, we'll bring up Rajas for now. Raja on 52 Gandolis. Munoz, Livermento, Gabriel. Okay, huh. Good defense. Saka, Kudus helped him. Palmer 6 points, fair enough. Yoker is Pedro. Huh. Same, bro. Same shit here as well. Marmush one. uh, Let me just check for the name directly. Wait, Raja. Add to this thing. Okay. Wait, where is Krish? I can't find Krish.
No, neither can I, bro.
Wait, are you worse than what? Where is he?
Are you worse than Vizag Gunner, bro? How's that
Shut it
possible?
down. Uh, Brighton conceded 30 seconds before full time, and yeah, Wally
Yeah,
to
yeah,
spoil
that was
sales.
me.
Ha, 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 ha.
That was me losing
I
ammo.
had like 65 points, and you guys were recommending me on a team I should have.
Bro,
Eh?
Krishanu's not on us this thing, bro.
Oh, damn, Cristiano, looks like you didn't join our FPL. Check mine, who's on the bench. What is your team's name? It'll be easier for us to like know. Definitely Aura farming. No, this is Abhijit Aspor. Okay. Fair enough. Which optimistic? Okay, genuine is optimistic.
I
Genius
think
is
his
putting
name
us.
is Evil Spawn.
Okay.
Yeah, with the
See.
Brazil flag.
Mm-hmm. Which one?
Oh my God, Richarlison on the bench with 13 points. Peak.
Wait, we'll bring this
He
up.
could have been on 79 points, by the way, and he still has Tarkowski to go.
Oh, wow. Haaland, bro. He had Haaland and and who did he captain? Who did he captain?
Ekitike. Damn.
Okay, he captained Ekitike. Huh, fair enough. What are these picks? I mean, the midfield also scored like good points, dude. Who's
Damn,
this guy?
Georgino Rutter as well. He
Oh,
got the
okay, Rakan.
assist for the
Ha.
penalty. He
Yeah,
got the
yeah, yeah.
assist for the penalty, by the way.
Right.
Dan and Doy was man, crazy. That midfield is quite underrated.
Mm-hmm. I remember putting Richie on my starting 11. I saved it too. I think my FPL app malfunctioned or something. Oh, bro, if you had Richarlison,
That's
I mean,
sad, man.
wait, if you had Call of Fury or somebody else, Richarlison, man, Richarlison, this guy had on the bench, crazy.
My friend
Uh,
had Semenyo on the bench, bro. 15 points right there.
mm-hmm. We'll wait for Krishanu. Let us know your rank, and then we can wrap it up. Luke, wait, Parth, are you playing FPL?
No.
Okay, cool.
Bring up my team. Bring up my team. It's
Huh,
somewhere at the bottom.
we brought up your team. I think you were not there that time. One second. Raja is here. Yeah, 49th. Damn, bro.
You
Palmer.
bring up my team also, bro. What are you doing?
Ha. Check in now. I haven't joined before. That's what.
Oh,
Uh,
Salman and Raja both are on same points.
is it?
I mean, same position.
Salman. Yeah. Salman. Okay.
Marmos picked for next week. I subbed in
Hmm, hmm,
Reinders.
hmm.
Scammer. Scammer.
I'm not getting any bench points. Did you get those? Nah. Luke,
No,
let us
only
know
free for the
your
bench boost.
let us know regarding your FPL team. We can bring it up. Aarush, which portion are you in?
40th.
40. Okay. 40 should be here.
No need to worry.
Aarush
There's no need to worry,
56.
guys.
I swear to God. Vanderbilt saved you, man. Vanderbilt saved you. Shit.
Yeah, Vanderbilt gave me
Uh,
those points.
my God. Haaland saved you big time else because Watkins was, oh God. Anderson is on
Bodos.
your bench.
Yeah.
Oof. Okay.
I was controversial between playing Anderson and Diouf,
Hmm.
and I went for Diouf, but yeah.
Oh, Diop was another play that you recommended, but I just stuck with Kwanzaa because like, why not?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, let me refresh the page. should be visible now. Huh. Krish says, okay, can't see your team. You got basically 61 points. So since you didn't join the league, maybe that is why you can't open up. But yeah, Luke, okay, quickly. In the meantime, anything else do we have to discuss? I think we discussed everything, right?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, yeah, cool. Well, nice team. Okay, leave. Ha, bo. Chill. Okay. Just as a reminder for all the people who have joined in or like tuning so far, there will be a watch along on Saturday where Arsenal face Leeds at the Emirates. I will be there. Maybe Aarush, maybe Raja, maybe Parth as well, or maybe in Salman. So do tune in. We will definitely have a great time, assuming that it's at the Emirates and we should be winning that game. Do check us out. Do check out all the panels' socials in the description. It is all of them are linked. And at the same time, if you're not yet joined our Discord, do check our Discord. FPL links are there in description as well. And we will be back on Friday discussing all the games that are coming up in the upcoming week. Luke, I think we waited for a decent amount, so no watch along for the Arsenal Man United, but we are having. Okay. So I was away. I went to a pub to watch the game with my friends here. So yeah, that's the whole reason why we didn't have watch long. But yeah, we'll see you on Friday. Till then, good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you are in the world. Bye bye, peace.